Hello, everyone. Are you gonna... Okay. Oh my god, Potato has yet to open her eyes. I'm dying. I'm gagged. That's so cute. That's the cutest thing I've seen this week, I swear to God. Well, Peachy did do some pretty cute stuff this week. And she is generally shaped like a potato. But still, Peachy's too big to be a cute little potato. Yeah. How y'all doing out there? Hey, Knick-Knack.
Yeah.
Question.
Yes.
Can I hear FGO?
You should be able to via the speakers.
Not currently.
Wonderful. Give me a minute.
Okay. I could see the audio coming in from the capture card. New setup. Who dis? Let me tell you, my phone did not want to work today connecting. And unfortunately, we're not going to be playing any of this, but as you can see, I did not manage to finish the 90++, nor was I able to get through all of the stages of Ilia's castle. It just was not happening. I tried. I got through like 3 of them on my own, and then Knick-Knack, did you get through one of the stages of Ilia's castle?
2.
2. You got through 2, which is even more impressive because I did the easy ones. And then you got killed 30 rounds in on the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was regrettable, unfortunate, and sad. So we're definitely not touching that today. I've just kind of given up. I haven't really done anything in it. I had intentions to, but for some reason I thought the lotto event was going to start later, like closer to now than it starting like 2 weeks ago, and I just didn't have time over the last 2 weeks, whereas if it had started this week, I would have had a ton of time to be working on it. But, whatever. Alright. Okay, so yes, we were starting a new section. Oh, lovely. First part of a new section, no battles. This is the bane of my existence, is no battles. I want to click skip so bad. Stop already, you fools. There's no way I could record a story like that for posterity. So first, you swatted her out of the sky, and then you tied her up. And then, after you released her out of sheer pity, she helped you escape and fled home? Ishtar's actually entertaining this time. I think I'll have to give her a speck of credit now. I figured it might have been the input. But mine's here, and I couldn't find yours without tapping things. Hey! Now I can hear FGO.
You want to mute the capture card there so that they aren't getting double?
Yeah,
You can turn up the speaker too if it's a little quiet.
there we go.
Remember, I normally have that set for headphones, so.
No, that's all the way up. Hang on. My phone's not all the way up.
Oh.
There
Yeah,
we go.
You can also pull the speaker in front of the screen if you think it's a little muffled.
Well, that's fair. Your Majesty, I think you're laughing too much. True. It's unlike me to waste my time being amused over some goddess. You've done a fine job this time. I'm sure it was a good lesson for Ishtar, too. Well, next job, Sekhie. Do you know of Nippur? The city beyond Uruk's northern wall, yes? Beyond the demonic front? I heard its fortification rivals even Uruk's. That's right. They've been surviving by locking themselves inside their walls while under siege by demonic beasts. Those beasts have a set attack cycle. They're not exactly demons immune to hunger and exhaustion. We've been evacuating the citizens of Nippur little by little between their attacks. However, their supplies have finally run out. They cannot hold out any longer. Therefore, we must evacuate any remaining survivors immediately. So this is going to be a large-scale rescue mission. But, what do you mean by the beasts having an attack cycle? In that respect, they're no different from humans. I mean that they don't fight all day and night. Take an Usum Galu, for example. It could take as many as 10 soldiers to bring one down. However, it doesn't have much in the way of stamina. According to one legend, it could run thousands of miles in a day, but if you study it, that seems unlikely. An Usum Galu can only maintain its maximum speed for about a minute. After that, it slows down and must feed. Ah, you're talking about burning calories. There's also muscle fiber and blood vessel endurance. It's the same with cheetahs. You know, in my head I was just thinking, so they're kind of like ancient cheetahs. Roman, same thoughts. The fastest animal on Earth, they can get up to speeds of 80 kilometers per hour in the space of about 2 seconds, but it turns out that kind of high performance can be dangerous. Maintaining that speed for more than about 10 seconds could burn up their brains. That's why cheetahs always chase their prey for under 10 seconds and burn incredible amounts of calories doing it. If it can take down its prey, the cheetah wins, but if the prey can evade the cheetah for more than 10 seconds, the prey wins. Not bad. You catch on quick. Precisely. A demonic beast is not that much different than any other creature. On the other hand, a mushusu doesn't have much combat power, but has an incredible endurance. It can be active for a whole day without feeding. So you see, demonic beasts all have special traits. Usually, they never fight alongside each other. However, there's probably someone commanding them all. The commander brings them together, and they come to attack once every 7 days. It may not be on the dot, but we estimate the timing and send our strongest against them. That was all thanks to Tomoe's work, too. She may have been mixed blood, but she was a fine warrior. Yes, her defeating Girtablilu was big. If she hadn't been there, the front would have collapsed long ago. So this time, it's our job to play that role. Am I right? Right. The other day, Ushiwakamaru and Benkei fought against the demonic beast's attack. There will be no attacks for another 6 days. During this pause, lead the people of Nippur to the northern wall. If you manage this, I shall take back what I said about you being unnecessary. As the protector of the foundation of humanity, you may become my proxy. King Gilgamesh is finally going to accept us.
Sekhie Diet Dr. Pepper?
Yes, please. Just one. Wait, Sidori, you're crying? Why? Oh, no, that is not true. As Sekhie's caretaker, I was just reminiscing about all the struggles we've endured up until now. It means you guys are finally at the starting point. Well, it actually went rather quickly, considering how things usually go with the king. Anyway, what are you going to do with the Tablet of Destinies? I thought deciphering it was also an important task. No, I won't read it. Sekhie is the one who obtained it. Sekhie should read it. Knick-knack, I shit you not. On screen, I read this prompt as I can't read.
I'll go order the
Me? You do not need to. Just lay your hands on its surface and say this. Urnanam, Duranki, Gir Edin. That means there was a city. The meeting place of heaven and earth, empty fields. Urnanam, Duranki.
Real quickly, you're going to be here Thursday for recording, right?
Yes.
What do you think of this? I happen to have this. I didn't buy this for Thursday, but.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Is that wings?
I don't believe so. They're thighs.
Thighs? Okay. I can figure out what to do for beside it.
All right, thanks.
Yeah. That king's evil deeds, that king's cruelty. That demon who stood by and smiled as the world's tragedies unfolded before him. I cannot let this stand. I cannot forgive him. So, I leave this in hope that these words will be passed on. In every age, in every land, the history of mankind has been one of tragedy. Those who kill their children, those killed by their children, those who know no affection, those who abandon all affection, those who grieve at betrayal, those who live for betrayal, those who know no family, those who abandon their families, those who lose wealth, those who die for wealth, those who know no love, those who scorn all love, those who desire success, those who loathe success, those who defend religion, those who despise religion. They love their kin, detest outsiders, gain wisdom, spread ignorance, hold grudges, misunderstand, love discrimination, praise persecution, and pity compassion. What hideous, pitiable creatures they are. However, when they are mere commoners, they may be forgiven. Humans are imperfect. They endure their pain and loss and live with their contradictions. But what of an almighty king? A king with the power and means to set matters right. Then it's an entirely different matter. He had eyes to see into the past and the future, to see all the world's struggles and sorrows. And he stood by. He laughed. Ignorance might have excused him, but even enlightened, he only laughed. Even knowing this, you feel nothing? You would do nothing to stop it all? In answer, the king said only this. Not particularly. Ugh. This man, this king, can never be forgiven, so say we all. Oof. That's heavy. Here we inscribe our rage. Here future generations may read of our fury and follow in our footsteps. Construct a temple, build a band of light. You will need every resource to destroy him. You will need all of time to forget his indifference. Find the path to the final singularity. That is where the throne of the King of Mages resides. The name of that plane is Solomon, the end of the very end, the altar of spinning time, the hope at the very beginning.
There's more of everything if you want anything, by the way.
Okay. Thank you for cooking. Yes, shit, I can't read. Master.
I don't know, I'm invisible, but hi, chat.
Master, are you alright? You look pale. I feel like I was having a terrible nightmare. I see from the look on your face that you haven't received a definite answer. However, the fate is now sealed. This clay tablet is the inscription of what I unknowingly saw when I returned from the abyss. It's one of the few clues to finding the self-proclaimed king of mages, the man who incinerated humanity.
The water boiler just finished reboiling.
Oh!
That's topic to be reboiled when I was cooking.
Eventually, there will be a time when you will come to understand what you had a glimpse of just now. Until then, keep it in the back of your mind. Eventually, you will be forced to face it. Nah, Dakota Doyle, not even a little. Totally put it, out of sight, out of mind. Oh, look, this one doesn't say no battles.
Yeah,
Yes! Huh?
Oh, no, I'm trying to get him out of my food. Go ahead.
Ooh. Wow, look at this, Senpai. It's every bit as bustling as Uruk. It's a fortress, but there are lots of people besides soldiers working. Of course there are. They've kept up defenses on this scale for 6 months. You'd need a city to maintain something like this. Oh, but be careful. The walls repel demonic beasts, but... Alert! Alert! Breach at G17. All nearby citizens evacuate. Lion Squad roll out. As you can see, demonic beasts with strong legs will run up the walls on their own. Don't worry, there's no need to hold back, Sekhie. Weren't you bored on the way here? Let's start off strong by showing these guys what we can do. I don't know if bored is what I would describe the last, couple of minutes. You know what I mean?
I want to say there's going to be an FGO chapter launch in the next few days.
What for?
Ordeal Call 1, which is Duryodhana and Bhima.
Ooh! I know they're not human. I don't care. I like T.H.E Hogan. Isn't T.H.E Hogan isn't she gonna be in the evocation store?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that because there's a bunch of servants in the evocation store that they're coming later that I want pretty badly, and T.H.E Hogan is one of them. So I'm very excited for the potential. Beautiful. No, would you look at that? Beautiful. T.H.E Hogan is underappreciated. More people should use T.H.E Hogan. All the time. Constantly. Okay, there was nothing for me to do. Everyone, welcome to the Northern Wall. I've been waiting for you as well. I helped a little in secret, but I'll beg your pardon for that. Whew. I finally caught up to you, Lord Ushiwakamaru. Please stop jumping off the walls. If you dive into a horde of demonic beasts on your own, even you may find yourself in a bit of trouble. Everybody's here. Yes, finally. I've been looking forward to this. It's our first co-op mission with strangers from beyond our time who live at the embassy. Naturally, I am excited. Let's all head inside for now. There's a lot to talk about, but I'll brief you on the situation first. This is the Dingir artillery platform, the core of our anti-demonic beast defenses along the fortress walls. It has the same name as the clay tablet King Gilgamesh owns. Is this another of his treasures? Yes, King Gilgamesh owns many weapons of great power. This is a large ballistae that allows us to manually launch them. There's a lapis lazuli embedded at the base. When the soldiers shatter it with a hammer, the stored magical energy is released and fires the treasure at the target. An Uruk-style, or maybe I should say King Gilgamesh-style, ballista. The normal king of heroes would never allow his soldiers to use his treasures as disposables. That's right, they're very valuable, so he'd only use them against powerful masses of foes. It can't be aimed very accurately, so it's mostly used to scare the enemy. We're lucky if it hits anything. Dingir means deified. In Sumer, anything can be elevated to godhood by great deeds. A god recognized not by other gods, but by man. In other words, a faith by humanity for humanity. The king naming these tools Dingir shows his intention to have Uruk protected only by humans. Oh, I didn't know that. I see. A victory won solely by human hands. It's true that it's wrong to beg the gods for help when you're in danger. The only god who will answer to that plea is the god of death. That's right. The gods only help out the winning side. If a side looks at all like they're going to lose, they won't even come near. So what's the plan to liberate the city of Nippur? What does Sekhie have to do? Well, it's difficult to say this, but the situation has changed a little. Every night we've led the people of Nippur to the northern wall under the cover of darkness. But last night the movement of the demonic beast horde changed. They're now patrolling the outskirts of Nippur. A new commander has most likely appeared to replace Girtablilu. Girtablilu, the demonic beast commander who was defeated before we arrived, right? Does that mean they're aware of our plan? We should assume so. That makes opening the Nippur gate dangerous on its own, but the people of Nippur are already starting to starve. We can't delay the rescue mission any longer, so we're going with a diversionary tactic. Lord Ushiwakamaru and Lord Benkei's unit will head towards Nippur from the east. Naturally, the demonic beasts will attack them. When they do, Lord Sekhie, Lady Mash, Lord Merlin, and Lady Anna will enter Nippur from the west. Open the gate and then lead the survivors to our northern wall. Roger that. I don't know about getting picked for this, but given the circumstances, I suppose it makes sense. We'll go tomorrow when the sun is a seventh of the way up in the sky. Do as you like until then. Do you have a map of Nippur? Well, I have been carrying this notebook as a substitute for recording the temples I had visited. Would you like to read it, Lady Anna? After all, I have quite the list of achievements as an instructor. No, thank you. I'll get one from the soldiers. Smart, Anna. Let me see it later. Go get your own. I only got one to kill time. She's so mean. See, Dakota Doyle, just make T.H.E a better option. Just do it. Oh, not another no battle quest. I'm dying here. Everybody's getting some sleep before tomorrow's fight. Morale's good and we have enough combat strength, but something doesn't seem right, and my intuition is never wrong at times like this. Somebody might be saying goodbye tomorrow. 1, no, maybe 2. If our people start dying off now, it will complicate matters in the future. I'd like to avoid that, but... Ow, it's rude to smack people for no reason, Cathpalug. What? If I have time to walk, I should sleep. None of the women here at the Northern Wall are my type. How rude. I'm working, whether I look like it or not. See? See, these flowers I just planted here? They'll take root in the wall and should reinforce it a bit. I'm a helper. Foon-kill. Oh, not bad for a loser like you, Merlin. Is that what you said? You've gained a nasty mouth since the last time I saw you. Then what was the point in me letting you out of that tower? Foo. You have a nasty mouth, but you've gotten clever. That makes you even harder to deal with. Is that you, Anna? What are you doing at this corner of the wall? Nothing. I'm just getting some night air. You certainly don't look convincing with that furrowed brow. But it's a smart idea not to head into the cedar forest alone. There's no way to clear that temple right now. Now do you believe what I told you about the fastest way to improve the situation being one step at a time? I don't believe you at all. The reason I'm still here is... Is it too late to tell them what's going on? Maybe if I do, they'll at least... Oh, are you sure? I think that might freak out even Sekhie. You think so? But even so... It's not good. Not good at all. Your distrust of humans is starting to waver, and your hopes for them are coming back. Emotions are, in general, things to be discarded, but if you're able to reclaim them, it'd be a waste not to cherish them. You're keeping your distance from humans not because you don't like them, but because they scare you. You're afraid they'll find out who you really are. You're afraid they'll hate you. That's an emotion hard to come by. You could call it the conscience of the divine being you truly are. That conscience, or its lack, is the greatest difference between you and her. To toss it aside would be a waste, Anna. So you're telling me to keep quiet and hide it. Yes, that's the smartest thing to do. What's wrong with a non-human hiding her inhumanity? I mean, I say that, but I'm no different. To tell the truth, I don't have a heart like a human. Because I have no emotions, I feed off people's dreams and harvest the subtleties of the heart from them. The only reason I can keep on being a nice bro next door is because I'm expending the emotions I've gathered up to this point as fuel. It's difficult for beings such as us to think and live like humans. The fake Enkidu was correct. Fairies, gods, and creatures of that sort are inhuman. But there's no rule that what's inhuman must necessarily be an enemy of mankind, right? You're allowed to side with them because it's fun. Whether they love you, or if you can love them, is a different matter. Do you love mankind, Merlin? Of course not. I'm inhuman, a half-breed sired by an incubus. I've done all kinds of awful things in the name of helping human society. I love the patterns mankind weaves. I've never really liked individual humans themselves. And trying to justify it all to myself only tore me apart. It's what resulted in me locking myself in my tower, but that's a different story. Who cares if you hide who you are until the end? It's not going to hurt anyone. Sekhie won't care that you hid something. Doesn't care now, right? Sekhie is happier being with you now than she would if she found out your secrets. Yes, and that annoys me. It's humiliating. Having you tell me this, Merlin, is the biggest shame of my life. In the end, I will kill you. I'll take that as a compliment. Even if you did reveal your true name, it would only tell them who the enemy is. It wouldn't help them fight it. Your existence would be the vital point the goddess of demonic beasts didn't expect. If there's a time for you to throw away everything, it's going to be only in a single instant. Watch for that instant as you fight. Of course, amid all this foreshadowing, it's worth mentioning that I don't want that kind of ending at all, because that would be boring. Sad partings aren't my style. I prefer to deceive and disparage the enemy and emerge as the victor unharmed. That's the most beautiful pattern humans can create. Why don't we take a lesson from it, Anna? Disgusting. You only say what's most convenient for you. But I guess I don't mind putting in some effort to make that outcome a reality. Jesus Christ. Don't you dare root for a no battle node. I'll die.
Some of us like to read.
Who has that time to do a whole ton of reading recently? Between the two of us? Who was complaining the other
I've
day?
actually had quite a bit of time to read recently. That's how I caught up on all those off the shelves recently. I got some good news regarding that too. I'll tell you later.
Alright. Let's see. Valid, Nady. Alright. Oh, Saber up.
See, Ghost Leader 98 gets it.
What? Nah. I'm gonna take a Benny Enma.
Free fragments. Free quartz fragments.
It's time. The sun has reached its appointed position. At this time, the majority of demonic beasts will be hungry. They'll attack any prey that comes within their line of sight. The raiding party led by Ben-K and myself will be an easy target for them. Of course, we don't intend to be their food. Let's show them how the prey becomes the predator. I'm counting on you. If even one of them realizes the vanguard is a diversion, we won't be able to stop the pack's collective will. We estimate there are more than 200 of them on the outskirts of Nippur. Hopefully, Lord Ushiwakamaru's force will be enough for the diversion. I would have liked 100 more of you to fight in the plains, but I can't take away any more soldiers from the northern wall's defense. Until the citizens of Nippur reach the northern wall, or rather, until they are far enough away from Nippur, please continue to distract the demonic beasts. Put your faith in us. I'd like to promise you that we can dispose of that many in short order. But, unlike humans, demonic beasts do not care about wounds or losses. If they do not retreat even when their pack is reduced by half, I'm sure it will turn into a long battle. One that won't end until we kill the last one of them. And then there's my promise to King Gilgamesh. No matter what happens in Nippur, we cannot come to Lord Sekhie's aid. So please be careful. Ushiwakamaru, what's your promise to the king? It's private. Believe me, it has nothing to do with anyone else, so please forget I said anything. I feel like it has something to do with me. Then let's be off. I'm sure the mission will be over by the time the sun reaches its peak. Let's all have lunch together. Come, Ben-K. Right. Master, we should be on the move too. Our guide is waiting for us below. Now then, allow me to go over the mission we outlined during last night's meeting. There are over 200 citizens left in Nippur. The majority of them are those who could not be evacuated, the women, the elderly, and the wounded. I'm sure they're afraid and won't try to leave Nippur unless their safety is guaranteed. First, we will protect and escort the guide, a former citizen of Nippur, to the west gate and persuade the guards to open it. Then our soldiers will show the citizens the escape route and lead them on a westward course to the northern wall. No matter how many of the demonic beasts that Ushiwakamaru and the others lure away, a handful of them will catch the citizens' scent. Your job is to eliminate those demonic beasts. Are you with me so far? Of course. Sorry, one moment. There we are. Heroic spirit or not, hesitating before the demonic front is a valid response, Sekhie. However, take 3 deep breaths. You'll still be afraid, but your muscles will loosen up. Now listen, our messengers in Nippur were helping us maintain contact with the city, but we haven't heard from them in the past few days. If you sense danger, no, let me rephrase. If you determine that it's too late, withdraw immediately. I have a feeling you will be tasked with an even bigger mission after this. Therefore, prioritize your own lives. That's all I have to say. What's this? If their lives are so precious, then perhaps they shouldn't take part in this mission at all. That's not what this is about. There is no growth without experience. Proper recovery leads to more muscle. One should always strive to face danger. I beg your pardon, but that is the destiny of those who have survived up until now. Am I wrong, Romani of Chaldea? Even if one was incompetent in the beginning, a talent for magecraft isn't that important for traveling through the ages as a master. Because no matter how much of a genius one is, they are utterly powerless in the face of this cataclysm. And so, what's most important in saving humanity is to not avert one's eyes from hardship. That's what I think. Yes, I agree, King Leonidas. I'm glad you have come to this age as its greatest defender. Greatest, you flatter me. Of course I will not contradict you. Now then, Lord Sekhie, you must hurry. You too, Lady Mash. Do not let your guard down. Not until the very end. You've been taught the basics of being a shield. The rest depends on your determination. Yes, thank you, Leonidas. Are there more demonic beasts than we estimated? So it seems, but what has begun can't be stopped. Let's go with all speed too. Soldiers, guide us. Yes, sir, there are enough of us to escort the citizens, but the demonic beasts are too much for us. We'll depend on you, King Gilgamesh's own elite troops, the foreign warriors, to handle them. Lord Ushiwaka, the demonic beasts are increasing in number. They must have hidden beneath the castle walls. Ah! Oh dear. So it appears. Don't fight individually. Close formation and tighten your defenses. Only the Ugalu are attacking. I know they're more than you can handle, but you will not retreat. Survive, even if only for a minute, and be my shield. In exchange for your lives, I will have their heads, every single last one of them. Lord Ushiwakamaru, I believe that is unreasonable. Should we not retreat for now and rally again? Nonsense. Look at the cedar forest. A second wave is coming. The soldiers would never be able to make it back to the wall. They wouldn't have a chance to fight. They'd only get eaten or carried off. If that's the case, I shall give them the dignity of an honorable death right here. If 100 men are killed, we will slay 200 beasts. Is that not the way we do battle? Have you become a coward, Musashibo? How could you call yourself my Lord Ushiwakamaru? I take it back. I misspoke, but apologies later. For now, get moving. We are completely surrounded. With this many of them, Nippur must be empty. We must slaughter these beasts and hasten to Sekhie's aid. Hasten to Nippur, you say? That's just... what am I supposed to do? Hey, nice do-re-mi-fa beat. Welcome to Nippur. I've been waiting for you, pathetic soldiers of the demonic front. Enkidu! Sheesh, you're so slow-witted. Maybe it's about time for me to reveal my true name. What are you talking about, imposter? There should be as many as 200 citizens here. There are traces of blood but no bodies. I doubt you murdered them with your rain of spears. I disposed of them last night, of course, but what of it? As you people said, demonic beasts are living beings too. Humans are an invaluable source of nourishment. The beasts take them back to their lairs and feed them to their young. You're saying they were taken back alive? Plus, Enkidu heard us talking? How sharp are those ears? Why are you still surprised? Oh, I guess Leonidas didn't explain the whole story to you. The greatest cause of loss at the demonic front is soldiers simply never returning. Thus far, the demonic beasts have been holding back, trying to avoid killing humans where they could. Breaking limbs, seizing them by the neck, dragging them into the forest. I don't have to tell you what happens next, do I? Then it's true. We thought it didn't make sense either. The demonic beasts would cross over the northern wall, but they never tried to destroy it. That was just because... That's right. To them, the northern wall was no more than a place where resources, that is, humans, were gathered. This was never an invasion. That plan was going to be executed after the second generation of demonic beasts was born. You people are no more than raw material used to create them. Really, you should be honored. You are nothing more than the food that helps them grow strong. What better end could you obsolete humans ask for, Cut the crap, you bastard. You're nothing more than a cheap, bitter doll. Ooh. That's unfortunate. I knew that from the beginning. I knew that's how you humans saw me. Well then, now I just have to deal with Chaldea's master, my unexpected prey. Tell me, where's Gilgamesh? Did he send you out alone? If you want to see him, go yourself. I don't know what you're talking about. All I did was analyze the enemy's fighting strength. But that's fine. There's still time before Mother awakens. Shall I entertain you a while, Sekhie? You came all this way to the demonic front. How long can you hold out against this one? Let's see. Ugh. And Ugalu, they are among the strongest of Tiamat's offspring. They're different than the ones you faced before. Give it everything you've got, Sekhie. Nice, Nady. I just surpassed 200 St. Courts. She's so cute.
I mean, that is a far ways away, though. That is what, I guess about a year out? A little less than a year?
Well,
Good to say. Good to start early.
yeah. I mean, technically, with the exception of spending some quartz to get Odysseus, I've been saving for 6 months for the next Aussie rate up. So, you know. Jack.
Yeah, it's like this. He likes to lie on top of it. So.
Oh, God.
Getting your butt kicked?
No, Nadie's comment.
That's fair, maybe 2026 is a rough year.
I have not fully looked at
It's mostly
2026.
beta season. You're not going to work here in 2026.
Sweet. Oh. Bye, Coulter.
I told you.
Didn't even notice. It's okay, I've got another one. It's backup, Coulter. My favorite type of coup, backup coup. Ugh, fucking Enkidu. It doesn't really matter. Yay. Betty Enma's so cute. Betty Enma's definitely up there. But she's not welfare, is she?
No, she's a full 5-star.
That's what I thought. I'll have to sit down and go through all the reacts and make a tier list at some point. I need to organize my own thoughts about the servants that we've done. You know?
That's fair.
Because I've kind of hit the point where there's just so many of them that I'm like, I no longer 100% can like,
Remember everyone off the top of your head?
uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Didn't need to put 2 on that, but I did. Sup. Alright, now it's just to beat up this Ugalu. Zero Herrera says, I only have one main target in Mahoyo, that is being Caster. Foreigner is just a wood-like.
I feel that Alice is best girl.
Yeah, Nick does have access to a list of all the servants that I've reacted to, but technically so do I, you know?
Oh no. Chat made a list of every server to react to and posted it in the second spoiler.
Oh. I see how it is, guys. Just excluding me from stuff like that.
It was for purposes of knowing what they needed to keep to that chat and what they did.
Valid, Zero Herrera. I too am sometimes bored. And do excessive amounts of things. I might need it at some point, Zero Herrera, if I'm gonna go through them all and kind of make a couple of different lists. Just because my way of doing it, I'd have to go back through all the YouTube videos, and then the ones that are multiple servants, I'd have to like sit down and work through. And the Paladins and Roundtable would kill me trying to, you know.
Trying to figure them all out.
Yeah. Oh. I love that. Love the hidden enemy class tendency. It's definitely a favorite. Let's see. This is a Sekhie Shonagun. It's been a while since I used a Sekhie. And somebody put a lot of effort into this Sekhie. Sorry, but you're my main target. I had my suspicions the last time we fought, but I didn't think they would have someone like you hidden up their sleeves. You're much scarier than that master from Chaldea. That's why I have to get rid of you right here and now. Ah. Anna! Anna! This is bad. That wound could be fatal. Damn it, Cathpillow, do something. I know you have magical energy stored up. Use it now. I won't get mad. Foo! Foo! Foo, are you? Foo! Foo! They're gone. They didn't get eliminated, so they teleported? What is that animal? It's something that can slap Merlin across the face is what it is. Master, it's an earthquake. Wait, no, this is... What was that just now? Did the earth shake? Did Mount Ebit erupt? No, that's not it. This is... No, she came straight here. This wasn't the plan. Has she no restraint? There's something under the earth. Lord Ushiwakamaru, this is our chance. The earthquake must have sent the demonic beasts to fleeing. We can take the soldiers and retreat to the northern wall. Give me that order. No, that's no earthquake. That's the sound of something monstrous digging its way through the earth. Monstrous? What is it? What is it? Gorgon? Yep. A new type of demonic beast in Nippur, but I've never heard of a demonic beast that big. It's gotta be a divine beast. It's bigger than Humbaba in the Cedar Forest. No, that's Tiamat. Heavens help us. The goddess of the north really was Tiamat after all. Run, everyone run. You're going to get killed. We're all gonna die. I mean, you might. Run, run away, run away, run away. Everyone retreat. We can't beat that monster. Everyone, please calm down. The monster's tail is over there. Yeah, that's why we don't run at the tail of the monster. One swish of that tail wiped everyone out, and it's blocking the gate. Arcaman, hurry up with the analysis of that thing. It may be hard to believe, but that's a servant. Surely you can at least tell its spirit origin, size, and class? I'm on it. Its spirit origin is divine spirit class. Its upper body is 10 meters, and its total length, including the tail, is over 100 meters. Its classification is extra class, an Avenger. You're quite loud, humans. Mankind's sworn enemy, head of the Three Goddess Alliance, the monster feared is the goddess of demonic beasts. Prostrate yourselves, pray, and beg. Tiamat, the mother of all beasts, stands before you now. Is this not Gorgon? Isn't this Gorgon, like from the video? I don't appreciate the non-answer. So, that's Tiamat. I trust you are well, Mother. It's so nice to finally see you awake. But this wasn't exactly the plan. You were to rest until the day of rebirth. There was supposed to be more time before you appeared at the northern wall. Don't be so dull. I wanted to see what my child was playing with. The relics of Chaldea. Are those the bugs that still cling to the world of man? Tiny, insignificant, such fragile, frail creatures. I do not understand at all. How did life like yours come this far? You are unworthy of tormenting, of killing, even of my gaze. Even your taste is nothing but disappointing. But rejoice, for I am very hungry right now. Even worthless lives like yours should still be tasty. Will humanity's last master be sweet or bitter? Tiamat is scowling at us. I can't move. Neither can I, not at all. This is bad. Is this fear-induced paralysis or some sort of mystic eyes? It's so powerful it even works on me. Deep breaths, Merlin, through your gills. Gills? What do you mean? But I guess I get it. Merlin and Merman are mortifyingly similar. Right? Now's not the time to get scared. She might be a goddess, but why worship such an evil being? Mash, trust your master. No matter who you're up against, you're still alive right now, and you have the world's greatest swindler, Merlin, there with you. Anyway, run to the northern wall. It's too early to give up. Let's go, Mash. I feel like I'm being gaslit. Of course, I'll do what I can, Master. I see, so lively. At least that is interesting. Very well, step back, my child. I will handle this. I will crush humanity's hope as if I were plucking a ripe strawberry. A fun and sweet end for you, don't you think? Bitch. Bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you. Sit. Respectfully? No. No.
Good luck.
Respectfully, get fucked.
Worst part is, give me 3 turns, I can do it.
Yeah, well, you have a better servant account than I do. It's not gonna matter all that much, but...
Hey, 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 Justice.
Dakota Doyle, I know that's a lie. I got a bad feeling about this fight. I'm really hoping this is just to get her down a certain amount of health. But I don't know if it will be. Fuck off. I hate you, FGO. I know it's not Draco. I'm gonna die here. It will be a sad death. A pathetic death.
It's obviously not Draco. Clearly it's Irene Atwood.
Fuck off. Girl. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. This is just pathetic. Bye,
You're supposed to
Skandar.
figure out how to hit for 1 million damage in attack by now.
Respectfully, fuck off. I have not added any new channels, Nady, since Ordeal Call 4 came out.
That's from a week ago, but yeah, we split the spoiler channel into one for NA and JP for the convenience of NA and JP players. Expect the NA one to be a little bit more active in the next few days.
Yep. Oh, fuck off.
Well, that fight does go to rounds. I know for a fact this is Gorgon. I've seen the anime. No, it's Francis Xavier.
And we know it's not Tiamat, because Tiamat has a different color palette. Also, bullshit. I don't understand it all. This is the first time I've felt baffled. Even with life as fragile as yours, you still have all your limbs attached. That makes no sense at all. I don't see any damage to Tiamat. The second we wound her, she regenerates. Is that the authority given to her in the Mesopotamian creation myth as mother of the demonic beasts? No, that's not an authority of a goddess. She's regenerating from the Holy Grail's supply of magical energy. I just confirmed it. That servant has the King of Mages' Holy Grail. Oh, it seems you have a knowledgeable one with you. That is indeed what I possess. But don't make light of me. I am not using the Holy Grail's magical energy at all. I have manifested as the goddess of demonic beasts. I wouldn't use power from elsewhere to destroy the humans. I am using my own power, my own hatred, my own anger, and that's enough to destroy you 3 times over. Respectfully, all of you are mean. Ugh, we're practically useless against a goddess's authority, and now she has a holy grail too? Now, I've had enough of this nonsense. You will die screaming. Playtime is over. Run, everyone! Like, run!
Like Zoink Scoop?
It's only 100 meters to the Nippur gates, but we won't make it. She's just too big. We're not going to make it. We can't even get out of her arm's reach. At least, I need to get Senpai out of here. You've done well in holding out this long. Leave the rest to me, Mash. Ushiwakamaru? Where's Ben K? He couldn't keep up with me. Tell him not to worry. It's fine, Lord Sekhie. Please be cheerful. Victory won't come to those who cannot smile. In my past life, Minamoto no Yoshitsune's life, I didn't have that. Thus, even in victory, I kept losing until the end. That sort of end wouldn't fit you. Jesus fucking Christ, you guys! Another bug, huh? You're an eyesore. I will crush you. Ridiculous. You're no Miyamoto. You cannot catch a bug with that body of yours. How dare you run on top of my tail? That serpent form has gotten the better of you. The Wandering Tales of Shana-O, Act 2, Usumidori. Heavenly Blade Steps. Taste my sword. Ugh. How dare you wound my face with your blade? I won't forgive you. Begone. Hi, Jens. Chad is bullying me. This is useless. I can't even run through the skies without any ships. It takes a master to grab a fly with chopsticks, but anyone, even Lady Masako, could hit such a beast with a sword. I never thought I would be done in by a snake's tail. I seem to have come to another pathetic end. Jesus.
I got it. Snakes, the beasts, demons.
I will throw this remote at your head.
Obviously, she's actually Satan. The actually is pretty important.
I will throw something at your head. Jesus fucking Christ. Ushiwakamaru, Master, Ushiwakamaru is... Mash, don't stop. There's been no change in Tiamat's signature. She's catching up to you with incredible speed. She'll break through Nippur's wall soon. So that's where you were, insects. I'm not letting you get away. I may have lowered myself into the form of a demonic beast, but I am still a god. Don't try to make me a liar. What a persistent goddess, just like a snake. I suppose that's rude to snakes, though. They don't act out of resentment. You don't stop talking, do you, mage? Very well, I will crush you first. Try it if you can. Take this chance to run away, Sekhie. I didn't mention this before, but I'm immortal. After all, I'm half incubus. The second this body is smashed, I will reappear in the world of dreams. But I'll need some time to return, so let's decide on a place to meet. How about the kings? Hold on, what? Wait, could this be... Immortal due to powerlessness? In that case, it's been a while, but I'll use my eyes. I've collected enough human statues, but a statue of a half-incubus might look good in my temple. The mystic eyes of petrification? Damn it, my one true weakness. Sorry, I take it all back, Sekhie. Protect me, whatever it takes. Defend me, Sekhie! I can't explain it, but it'd be really bad if I lost consciousness. If I get turned to stone, everything we have done here will be for naught. If I must. Right, leave it to me, Master. We're almost to the northern wall. We'll get away any way we can. I see. So you can block my mystic eyes with your shield. You're being extremely reckless, girl. My tongue dances, my lips drip, my blood boils with past humiliation. You humans will be sacrificed. My 1,000 mystic eyes will turn the fortress and everything around it to ash. Oh, that's much more achievable. Still not great, but more achievable. You know?
Yep.
Do it on yourself, girl. Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
Rude is what that was.
Ooh.
You know, Dakota Doyle, I see the wisdom in that. And also, Justice, I didn't know it was gonna be a single enemy. I could have guessed, but I didn't know. Also, Ibuki is just big strong, you know? Although, Ibuki's about to be dead strong. Yep. Damn. Well, I don't think I'm winning this, somehow. Not without needing to restart at some point. Jesus, big lady. Oh, I didn't have to beat her.
No.
That's good.
If you see a million HP in anything that's not a grand battle, you generally don't have to win. Unless it's a 90++.
Fair. See, it's Zero Herrera, but like, you know, last time I just had a question mark and I didn't know that there was going to be an extra class or extra fighters. Such desperate measures, how odd. It seems it was a mistake to underestimate you. I suppose you were powerful enough to overcome 6 singularities. Enough even to stop me breaking you down in one breath. However, I will kill you all. Every single one of you must die at our hands, down to the last child. Scatter. Flee, you pathetic creatures of flesh. The beasts of Kur will devour you. The lives you've ended scream for your blood. Silence, monster! Your fixation on pure brutality rivals even the king of Persia. I feel like I remember this scene from the anime.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good scene in the anime.
Isn't it the first one where Leonidas activates his NP? Oh, I definitely remember this scene from the anime.
Where both Leonidas and Ushi just kind of pop off.
Yeah, this is what made me like Leonidas. Speak and be heard if you have grievances. My 300 soldiers and I will give you a chance to do so. Here goes, my friends, bring your souls hither, Thermopylae and Amosha. Good, it seems. I somehow made it here in time. King Leonidas, you rushed over here from the gates. No, this can't be. It was unavoidable. Our protection is simply sturdy shields. Sturdy, yes, but nothing like the shields wielded by legendary heroes. And so, of course, we can only block physical attacks. Which is why I was able to deflect your heat ray. Does that shake your old bones, Greek goddess? Monstrous, accursed creature, transformed by Athena and loathed by all, murderer of many heroes. You are the monster born from the sisters of the Shapeless Isle. No, the composite deity, the great demonic beast Gorgon. So, it's King Leonidas. You deflected my heat gaze and spoke a cursed name. But because it was you, O King of Flames, you who discarded nothing even when you yourself were abandoned, I will charge you with no other sins. At least, die a hero. You needn't see the end of the human world. That is not possible. Just like my soul, the human world is immortal. No, Leonidas. Just as you have, the human world will inevitably end. The world's most powerful protector has died for nothing! What better proof could you ask for? Raise your voices, demonic beasts. The time has come. I myself will assault Uruk and kill the king, unleash your hatred, and trample down the humans who escaped. What the? That's Tiamat, or is it Gorgon? Geez, this is so confusing. It's very clearly not confusing, my guy. She was so focused on Sekhie earlier, but now she's not paying any attention to her. She's planning on just advancing with the demonic beasts. It's unfortunate, but it seems so. Perhaps King Leonidas' words calmed her down. Like a human trampling ants underfoot, she will continue from here towards Uruk. Right now, we have no way to stop that. Just pray that she doesn't stomp us down on a whim. This can't be. Ushiwakamaru and King Leonidas saved us, yet we can't do anything about this? Please wait. Isn't that a little short-sighted, Mother? What? Conquering Uruk is only a small step. Isn't the real issue the other goddesses rather than the humans? The alliance is dissolved once Uruk falls. The second generation is reserved for those coming battles. 100,000 offspring await birth in the Blood Fort. Until they're born, the three-goddess alliance must continue. Besides, ending it like this won't be satisfying. We should take our time tormenting humans. They took away the beast's land and young. They oppressed Mother. They forgot everything. Flames of hatred do not burn without a target. You cannot possibly discard hatred so easily. Mother, you are no longer a Greek goddess. You are an incarnation of Tiamat, a god of Mesopotamia. So please think it over. Return to your blood fort. Be grateful of the restraint my son shows, humans. However, your fated destruction still looms. 10 dawns from now, we will destroy Uruk. If you value your lives, flee to the ends of the earth. If you can escape, that is. Over 100,000 of my demonic beasts will come to life in my temple. Merely killing you won't be enough, so try to save yourselves if you can. When you've drowned in terror, abandoned your comrades, gone mad from doubt, and become mere beasts, then I will grind what remains of you to dust. Mirrors existed this far back in history. Whew, thankfully she retreated. Life is hard when you have such an unreasonable parent. That's one thing we have in common with humans. Children can't choose their parents. Don't you think so, Sekhie? What's the meaning of this? The meaning? I just saved your lives. I mean, it'd be so disappointing if this was the end, right? For Mother, you are all vermin that need to be exterminated. In truth, she needs to focus on the other goddesses. And the other two goddesses seem to be utilizing humans effectively. So if we just slaughtered all the humans, those two would be upset. I serve Tiamat, so to ensure things go smoothly, I'm keeping humans alive a bit longer. What in the world are you? Oh, I don't need to hide that any longer either. I, like the demonic beasts, am a creation of Mother. A prototype of the people who will rule the world in your place, replacing you archaic humans who abandoned her. No, Zero Herrera? This is, what, 3000 BC? Right? Approximately?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack, what are you doing down there?
Hi, buddy. You know, this isn't, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. They had mirrors then. I think. I'm pretty sure they had mirrors then. I don't fucking remember if they had mirrors then, but I'm pretty sure they did. Or at least some form of reflective surface. Yeah, early Bronze Age. Yeah. Because the Bronze Age collapse happens circa the 1000 BCE, right? The raiders from the sea and stuff, the Bronze Age collapse happens around 1000. So this has to be Bronze Age. A prototype of the people who will rule the world in your place, replacing you archaic humans who abandoned her. A new breed of humanity created by the great Tiamat, the primordial goddess. My true name is Kingu. Kingu. It's the name of the god that led the 11 offspring of Tiamat in the creation myth. Right, but I'm not a reincarnation or anything stupid like that. That Kingu was a failure who feared Marduk and fled. There was no need to revive such a coward. But I am different. I am a perfect being modeled after Enkidu, the greatest masterpiece of the gods. I was designed as the perfect new human. So I guarantee you, humans will not go extinct. Humanity will be reborn right here with me. After you old humans die out, I will be the first of the new humans. We will take over and continue with your history. So rest assured, as you are annihilated, the last salvation you are given is the joy of returning to the void. Yeah, Jens, because I know that they had mirrors in Central and South America during this time period, because they have a ton of sources of obsidian. Whoop. Oh, look, we got the reveal of Enkidu not being Enkidu, but kind of being Enkidu.
Yep.
Lord Leonidas, the commander who never stopped defending this northern wall, has passed away. The demonic beasts keep coming, and our enemy is Tiamat. This is truly the end. In 10 days, Mesopotamia will fall to ruin. There you are. So, Lord Leonidas is indeed gone. I am going to take my leave as well. Please give King Gilgamesh my apologies for not meeting his expectations. Benkei, why? I failed my master once again. When the goddess of demonic beasts appeared, Lord Yoshitsune rushed out to save you without a second look. However, I could not do that. It wasn't that I couldn't catch up to Lord Yoshitsune. It was that I faltered, even if only for a moment. I was no match for that goddess. I protected myself, thinking there was no way I could win against her. As a result, I sent Lord Yoshitsune off alone yet again. I fled from my lord as she rushed to her final battle. I was a coward unfit to be Musashibo after all. Now, I can no longer see the point in fighting. That's not true. We need your power, Benkei. You overestimate me. The only fate fit for a fool like me is to die in some ditch in the wilds fighting demonic beasts. He's gone. He left for the ruins of Nippur where Ushiwakamaru fought. Seems so. His dropout hurts our combat strength, but if he's not motivated, there's nothing we can do. We might as well tell a soulless corpse to fight for us. We need to seek warriors who can fight, not those who can't. Oh, don't look at me like that. Even I can understand Benkei's feelings. But look over there.
New human, is that like new Coke?
New human, now with 20% more prejudice. Yeah. Yeah, because you can make mirrors out of... They had silver. I mean, yeah, because we have silver jewelry from that far back. Because silver's not that hard to use. You know.
Oh, TR Origins.
Hi, TR Origins. Idiot, what's with the sullen looks? Tiamat is gone, but demonic beasts remain. Which means there's only one thing to do. Look for survivors, rescue the injured, and regroup. Guard the fortress, replenish our weapons, train those muscles. That is the everyday life Lord Leonidas pounded into us. Ugh. No matter when, he never made a single complaint. Even when facing the jaws of death, or in an inferior position, he never abandoned his will to act. I'm not saying you should fly. Take some bricks and line them up here. It's something anyone can do, and it's the most important thing. He did that until the very end. You're right. That was the pride of this land. It wasn't just the pride of Lord Leonidas, it was the pride of every one of us. That's right. Now we will regroup the squadron right away. Good for this random soldier dressed like a Roman. What a great pep talk. That monster only melted away part of the rampart. Drag out the resident construction squad and begin repairs. Tell the engineers everything that happened. We need to prepare for further attacks. Everyone, they were all in such low spirits, but now... Yeah, they swallowed their terror and stood up. We can't afford to be depressed either. You're right. There are people out there that aren't crushed even after seeing that. There's no way that Musashi Benkei wouldn't stand up after seeing them behave like that. Yeah, he just needs time for now. He's sure to return. Until then, we need to proceed with our countermeasures. We first need to regroup with Anna, since Kath Palug teleported her somewhere. Then we need to return to Uruk and report to King Gilgamesh. We lost a lot this time, but also gained a lot. The demonic beast goddess's true name and true nature, Kingu claiming to be its son, and the whereabouts of the Mage King's Holy Grail. With this much information, we can think of the next step. The situation is finally turning around. We've seen nothing but defeat until now. It's about time we get a counterattack going. Isn't that right, Sekhie of Chaldea? I've noticed how you love to make a comeback in the second half. Of course, we're just getting started. Yes, I'll accompany you, Master. Well, I figured you would. What the fuck were you gonna do? Go off and leave me? That's not how this story works. Where is this? I haven't disappeared yet. My body is fine, but my limbs... They're fused with the wall. I can neither flee nor die like this. Forward? I just need to keep going forward. If I do, I can get outside. That's right. When you leave the temple, there will be a lake. Use normal cedars, not the black ones, to guide your way. What happens after that is none of my concern, but you should be able to survive for 10 days or so if you stick around the lake. You can head to the city and try to avoid the demonic beasts, or you can breathe your last there at the lake. Do what you like. Yeah, thanks, mister. If you'd like, please come see us. That was... Oh, are you awake already? I expected nothing less from a servant. You're as tough as a demonic beast. Green hair, beautiful features. You must be Enkidu. This is the first time I've seen your face. Still, what a horrific sight. If this is your home base, I suppose you've taken me prisoner because you plan to do that to me? I'm glad you're quick to understand. As you can see, this is a factory of sorts. Tiamat's demonic beasts are all created from one maternal body, but that alone has its limits. So if it's greater numbers and a wider variety of species we desire, what we truly need is a larger womb. This temple was created for that purpose. One piece of flesh creates about 3 urdimus. On the other hand, 3 pieces of flesh yield only a single ugalu. I see, you call them Tiamat's offspring, but this is horrible. In the end, they weren't even soldiers. For you, they're nothing but expendable tools. I mean, yeah, Zerahara, but just because stories are written later doesn't mean that they don't sometimes contain grains of truth or, like, true tales about weaponry and stuff like that. Because, I mean, stories about the Trojan War were written, 1,000 years after the fall of Troy, and yet we found evidence of a battle in the correct era at Troy. So it's kind of, stories get passed down, but that doesn't mean that they're inaccurate. Ugh. Oh, sorry, my hand slipped a bit and I seem to have spilled some of your guts. But you're all right, aren't you? Yes, both of us were a bit too careless. Me, my hands that move so easily. You, that cheeky mouth of yours. You should watch that. Though, soon enough, you will be just like them. Once we plant an egg in that stomach, you will begin to change, however slowly. The saving grace is that the brain morphs last. You will be yourself until the final moment. Oh, so I see both you and this so-called mother are fools. Leaving the consciousness intact until the very end is the poorest plan. Every single one of them must have fought to the very end, even after the transformation was complete. All you did was give them the strength to fight. You're not wrong, but it's nothing you need to worry about. Those that become materials melt away from the extremities. In the end, their limbs end up like maggots. And after you turn into nothing more than slimy goo, you are tossed into each demonic beast's adjustment tank. You can resist all you want, fantasize about it to your heart's content. We'll let you dream that much. I see. For all that, you seem a bit lax. What? Why did you let the children escape? I thought you only let us dream. A difference in values. I don't have any grudges, like Mother. I only kill threats. I kill human soldiers because they could potentially be threats against me. The young ones, the children, will not be threats, so there is no need to kill them here. But there's no reason to keep them alive, either. Whatever you may think, you heard the voice of that child calling for help and answered it. How strange from the enemy of humanity, trying to act like a demon, yet unable to embrace complete cruelty. You know what folk like that are called? Clowns. They are ridiculed on the battlefield as such. I see. It seems like a special treatment is required for you. No egg for you. Instead, I'll take you to see Mother. The true authority of Tiamat is just the sea of life. Those that fall into that sea become Tiamat's child, as they are. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, pretty much. Preserved through just oral storytelling, plays, word of mouth. Ancient civilizations also had their own forms of historians and archaeologists. Ancient Egyptians studied their own history, given how expansive it was. And there are ancient civilizations that dug up dinosaur bones and called them dragon bones, because they didn't have a better explanation for that. So, dig up a grave old enough, find a mirror, and then you can say, well, mirrors were around during this time period that we think this grave came from. Servants are no exception. Frankly put, it's a kind of black mud that corrupts any spirit origins. Primordial life, the sea of chaos. In the world of magecraft, it is called the mud of the Holy Grail. The King of Mages named this the Chaos Tide. I'm looking forward to it now, Ushiwakamaru. What kind of monster will you become? Beautiful. Oh my god, I forgot we were still going through a node. There was so much. Oh my god. Jesus. Ooh, rider up. That's fun. We haven't had a rider up in a while. Is it smart? I don't care. Every so often, you need to use a Carmilla.
Look, I'm not gonna backseat game you. Let you fuck up on your own.
I've gone through your report. You have been through a lot, Sekhie. Sacrifices are unavoidable in war. As king, I will prepare the memorial for the lost and compensate those left behind. None of you need to worry about that. Gorgon, wielder of the authority of Tiamat, will begin attacking in 10 days. Are you certain, Merlin? It's been a day since then, so 9 days to be correct. First, let's review what we know. Gorgon the monster, known for killing heroes in Greek mythology. She's here either because of the King of Mages' Holy Grail or due to some twist of fate. Whichever it is, the Grail has restored her former appearance and power. While many legends tell of the monstrous Gorgon sisters' murderous exploits, none depict any of them giving birth to other monsters. Therefore, the authority to give birth to demonic beasts, Potnia Theron, must have come from the Holy Grail. Does that have anything to do with Steno and Euryale? Yes, there were 3 divine Gorgon sisters in Greek mythology. Those 2 were the oldest and middle sisters. The youngest sister, Medusa, was persecuted by the people, killing many heroes who came for her head. The ceaseless violence, the prejudice and persecution drove her mad, and eventually she devoured her beloved sisters and became an enormous monster. So an exiled goddess returns as a goddess of vengeance, huh? If anything, I'd say she should destroy the Greek world instead, but I'm sure that would be a bitter pill to swallow, even for her. Then, did Gorgon say humans have no chance against the goddesses from the very beginning? Yes, she says we humans are just an obstacle, and that the goddesses are the only ones she needs to watch out for. Mash, what are you disappointed for? This is where you should be laughing. Ah, such hopeless fools they are. That gives us ample opportunity for victory. Is that so? Of course it is. Right, Sekhie? You feel the same, do you not? Of course! Of course you do. Strife among enemies is the most entertaining weakness there is. But aren't you quite nasty yourself, Sekhie? You'd better take a long look in the mirror if you ever want to make any friends. I don't know, I'm here for the drama most of the time, you know? According to your research, the three goddesses are each very different. Gorgon has the greatest influence and runs on the hatred of humans. Although the goddess of the jungle has covered Ur and Eridu with greenery, she has not done anything to the people. Also, this goddess isn't particularly assertive. She has no hatred, but she is not lazy either. She uses what's necessary when necessary and carefully reads the situation. She's perhaps the most perfected goddess of all. The third goddess is the one hard at work destroying her own land of Mesopotamia. Ishtar. Well, that sounds about right. Well, there's no point in highlighting that woman's faults now. I'm tired of it anyways. What I want to point out is that the order in which we defeat them. Negotiating with Gorgon is not possible, but the other two are different. Which means Ishtar should be first. That should be the most manageable opponent. My king, are you commanding us to defeat Ishtar? I cannot agree to that. No matter how much damage Ishtar causes, she is still Uruk's patron deity. To fight her would be... How disappointing, Siduri. Even Sekhie understands. Huh? What do you mean by understands? Ishtar is a pain, but she's not a bad goddess. Yes, all of the victim stories agree that Ishtar always and only attacked when there were demonic beasts involved. In light of that, we believe she was trying to protect the farms from the demonic beasts. So you're saying Ishtar, confiscated the farmer's fortune because she was claiming a reward for protecting them? Then Ishtar was only protecting Uruk out of pure goodwill? No, not out of goodwill. It's more her because everything in this world's mine type of thinking. Do you see how that's just her usual foolishness? That woman can never give up Uruk. That's where her weakness lies. So we're gonna defeat Ishtar first? She's not as strong as Gorgon, but she's still very powerful, you know? Who said anything about defeating her? There's no need to defeat that fool. We are going to bring her over to our side, like taming a wild beast. And of course, that means that our heroic Sekhie shall be the beast tamer. Ugh, great. Wouldn't want it to be easy or anything. So you're saying we have to persuade that super wild and reckless goddess, but wouldn't it be easier to just defeat her? But it is more productive than fighting. Senpai has contracted with many servants up till now. I'm sure we'll manage. King Gilgamesh, I've heard you fought with Ishtar many times. Yet you want to become allies with her. Aren't you two on extremely bad terms with one another? Of course, and making her an ally doesn't mean that will change. Ishtar cannot be of use to humans. She's useless no matter how much power she has. Then why? Sekhie can contract with her. I don't have particularly high hopes for her. However, her Bull of Heaven, Gugulana, is another matter entirely. It's a lethal weapon that, if used, could incinerate a city in an instant. We will definitely need that to end this war. Therefore, we will make her our ally. Do you have anything to say, Merlin? No, if that's the case, then I have no objection. It's good to have a playful mindset like that, my king. I'd call it gambling more than being playful. Bringing that woman in is like loading a jar with a cap onto a cart. Ah well, now onto the details of the plan. Alright, Sekhie, for Ishtar. Let's see. True, Zira Herrera. And so we left Uruk with some goods to use for negotiating. Anna, I haven't greeted you properly after reuniting. Let me say again how happy I am to work with you. Glad to see you again. Fool. Yes, nice to see you again. And at Nippur, I'm sorry I couldn't be of much help. Not another word of that, Anna. We should only reflect on failures to try and learn from them and improve. Never simply dwell on them. Oh, look at Merlin up on his high horse. It's not like he could be bothered to be helpful. At all. Don't worry about it, Anna. Anyway, so you're heading for Mount Ebeh, huh? It'll be your first mountain climb since arriving at Uruk. Yes, after Ishtar flew out of Uruk, she made herself a temple on Mount Ebeh that she claims as her territory. The mountain trail will be harsh, but you should be able to get there in about a day. Well, but before that, Roman, you can say it. All right, it's just as usual, but it's not my fault, so please bear with me. You've got some enemy contacts, everyone. Think of it as a warm-up before you head into the mountains. Is it gonna be fucking wyverns?
I don't think so.
I hope not. Nope. Demonic beasts. Not better, but you know.
Of course, time.
FGO alarm.
Don't worry, I got an 8 p.m. alarm too.
Yeah.
Not for FGO. That's just muscle memory.
What's your 8 p.m. alarm for?
Stop fucking eating for your intermittent fasting. It's now time for me to starve myself as I wither away to skin and bones.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm not sure I understand Carmella's second skill.
Calling cards, stable, decrease, charge. Probably ties in with our NP. Calling cards are going to be a unique stackable trait.
Okay.
Look, I don't use Carmella right now.
Okay. I don't know, TR Origins. Honestly, I was kind of hoping that we'd eventually get Aya Nasir as a FGO servant. Right, Knick Knack? Wouldn't you want Aya Nasir as an FGO servant?
Who's the A this year?
Copper for sale! I think that would be great, don't you?
That'd be funny.
His attacks are just chucking bad copper at you. Be great. His NP is the, like, Karen complaint. Be fantastic. That'd be the funniest shit.
Everyone's favorite used copper salesman.
Exactly.
That cannot be comfortable.
I think he's very comfortable.
His hand is pain.
I think he looks incredibly comfortable. I think you are underestimating how comfortable he might be.
That was good, right? Very good. He does it himself.
I did say no wyverns, but I will accept a dragon. Yeah, that's fine. That's enough of an equivalent exchange. You good, Knick Knack?
Yeah, a little sore, a little tired.
Hmm.
Not my stream. I think it's gonna be a little low energy.
Maybe I feel bad.
Don't, you're just stealing my computer. That's fine.
That's true, but now I feel bad.
Oh, what?
I don't know, stealing your computer.
What was I gonna fucking do with it?
I don't
What would I
know.
probably be doing if you didn't come?
What?
The exact thing I'm doing now.
That's right. Hit him with your car.
Hello, hello, Darren Kill.
Ah, I could have done more. Hey, Jens, timeline's not important in FGO. That's irrelevant. Right, Knick Knack? No, damn. Yeah, joke character for a one-off event. That'll work. I'm fine with that. I just want A and Nasir. Okay. We love a good Estrella. So this is Mount Ebbe. Looking up from the base, it seems steeper than the other mountains. But it looks like a proper paths have been built. I was expecting to have to climb up sheer cliffs. Yeah, Mount Ebbe was the tallest magical summit, or rather spiritual mountain, in Sumer. Even An, the greatest of the Sumerian gods, feared it. His daughter Inanna was obsessed with it, however, and to her he said this: Ebbe is a fertile mountain. Its blessings are great, and it is deep. My dear Inanna, only a fool would disobey Mount Ebbe. Yes, and that warning angered Inanna, that is, Ishtar, even more. Ishtar took all of her weapons and headed for Mount Ebbe, bringing a storm behind her. She tore apart the mountains as she walked along its edge towards its center. Of course, it was a spiritual mountain that even the gods feared. Ferocious creatures, volcanoes, rivers, and cold winds struck at her. And each time, Ishtar complained. Toxic mist, raining boulders, burning lava. I can't believe it. What kind of welcome is this? In her mind, the fact that she was the one trying to destroy the mountain didn't matter at all. She is mankind's oldest example of victim blaming. Fool. Mount Ebbe's mistake is that it didn't send all its disasters at once. It kept hoping the next thing it did would get her to leave. It sent its storms out bit by bit. Now Ishtar was selfish, but adversity only made her stronger. At last she reached the top of Mount Ebbe, and the goddess grabbed Mount Ebbe by the neck and stabbed her blade deep into its body. Mount Ebbe fell apart, its huge body sliding down like a drop of water. Mount Ebbe collapsed to half its original size, and Ishtar's aspect as a goddess of war became common knowledge. What's interesting is that through all, Ishtar didn't use her ball. In fact, she took the trouble to walk all the way up the summit and drive a lance into it. I know it's too late, but I'm a little worried. Can we really talk to a goddess like that? Well, let's believe in King Gilgamesh's secret plan. He's probably feeling overwhelmingly low about now. I wish he'd negotiate himself. That's a bad idea. Ishtar would never agree to King Gilgamesh's demands. He can't neglect his kingly duties anyway. Not because of psychological reasons, but from the sheer amount of work. He's handling the leadership and military command of not only Uruk, but all of Mesopotamia. There's also preparations to be made for when the northern wall falls and when Gorgon attacks. There's not much hope to get his help in battle during this singularity. Even now, he's more at risk of dying from overwork than he would be in battle. That's true. I keep forgetting, but King Gilgamesh is from this era. He's got a vast amount of magical energy, but he's not as sturdy as a servant. We can't put him through too much. A king doesn't fight anyway. Those kings who do fight are weird. Anna, you shouldn't say that, or some very complicated people might complain. Yes, it's a very serious too many kings problem. Anyway, guys, enemies sighted. They're probably demonic statues placed by Ishtar to guard the mountain. Each one has the magical energy of an A-ranked servant. Stay sharp and engage them. Hi, buddy. Oh, I know. You're practically being neglected because I'm not petting you. I want a servant Annis here.
Servant what is here?
Servant Anasir.
Oh.
I don't need Anasir, the actual copper salesman. I need Anasir, the servant. Hey, Knick Knack.
Yep.
Entertain stream for a second?
Need to use the restroom or something?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, papa. Hey, stream. Oh, my legs. Oh. I'm not very entertaining right now. I have not put any caffeine into myself. New mash upgrades? New mash upgrades are fun. I love that you basically have a free 5-star DPS servant now. That's really good. Like top tier. Have a good one, TR Origins. See, Sekhie's in the middle of a story. If I start spending her court, she'll know because there won't be story here. Besides, I think I'm out of time. Cost's not fun, but you can get around that. Oh, alright, I'm done entertaining, guys. I'm going back to bed.
Jesus. That was horrible. I had no idea Ishtar's aesthetic sense was so bad. Yes, I didn't realize she was such a disappointment as a goddess. Maybe if we just leave her alone, she'll self-destruct. Everyone stay strong. Look over there. Oh. Why are there Japanese lucky cats outside of Ishtar's temple? I mean, I get it's 'cause Rin, but like... Yes, it's very clearly an attempt to brag that I conquered Mount Ebbe, but still, it's impressive. Absolutely ridiculous. Damn, I really want to say in honor of Leonidas, but the first Leonidas that popped up on my suggested list is level 1 out of 25. Damn.
See, that's actually very useful for a lot of people.
What?
Leonidas level 1.
Why?
Because if you have a good servant that works best on its own, so you get all its cards guaranteed, what you do is you use like one level 1 Leonidas of your own, you borrow a level 1 Leonidas, you have them use their self-target skills on themselves using a CE that gives buffs to the remaining servants on the field when they go down, and it just powers up your one really good servant and then solos the fight for you.
Oh. Interesting. I'm taking a Brunhilder? Yeah.
That strategy is called esports, is what people call it.
Ah. So you just waltz right through the front door like you're here on a sightseeing tour, huh, Sekhie? Rude. You just lost to the goddess of demonic beasts, and now you're visiting me? You've got some nerve, I'll give you that. Not only did you enter Mount Ebbe without my permission, but you defeated my guards and entered my temple. Until now, I've overlooked what you've been doing because you're a country bumpkin outsider, but not anymore. Your shameful acts in Babylon, your favoritism towards Gilgamesh and Uruk, that game of cat and mouse in Kutha. I'm sorry, but as a goddess, I cannot in good conscience allow you to go on like this. The gods have their own rules, and a goddess only forgives 3 times. What I'm trying to say is that I'm done talking. If you've come here, a fight's what you want, right? There will be no amnesty or mercy for you. It's just as you wished. I'll make you use all your command spells and then blast you all the way back to Uruk. Ishtar is ready to fight. Master, what do we do? We have to show our strength first. Sekhie is right, Mash. Ishtar does not listen to the words of the weak. Let's show her our strength by breaking her knees. Also, maybe her arms. Okay, that does it. I am 100% done playing the nice goddess. I am the goddess of war and the goddess of Venus. Taste the power of Ishtar, the most fearsome of all goddesses. The Aleve kicked in.
Good. Headache's gone?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Although, it's about a 50-50 on whether it was the Aleve or the fact that I drank water for the first time in like 3 weeks. So, you know. Whatever works. Dakota Doyle, I don't need to. Diet Dr. Pepper sustains me. And sometimes if I feel sick, I eat a carrot and then I feel better. It's the 1 carrot rule. 1 carrot rule. There's also a 1 cup of water rule. Fun fact, Dakota Doyle, I've never had a kidney stone. Sometimes tea is an intake. But it's usually not a major... Well, now that we're getting into summer, I drink less tea. Only because I don't often make iced tea, like in advance. And I don't usually buy iced teas and drink those. So tea becomes less of a thing going into the summer than it is in the winter months.
Tea is my primary liquid of consumption.
That would in fact be Diet Dr. Pepper.
One of those is significantly better for you than the other.
You know, if I was smart, I would have put an archer in my back line.
That's a pretty big asterisk.
I'm gonna chuck something at you one of these days. One of these days. Hi, buddy. Hi. Good boy. Good boy. Do you want to be up and awake? Are you tired of being sleepy? Oh, yes. Hello. I don't know. I was going to switch to an extra class, but then I considered the fact that the boss was Ishtar and she was an archer, and I was like, yeah, no, Lancer will be fine for that. What?
Where's your Lancer?
Oh, she died the round after Ishtar did. I had Brunhilde, remember?
That's
Yeah. She took out Ishtar for me.
good luck with that.
It's okay. I have a lovely Tuku team right now. we go. Not bad. That's what I'd expect from humanity's last master. Forget humanity and the responsibilities of a goddess. Now I'm getting into this. I'm kicking it up a notch. I have something you'll want to hear. Come on, don't get a girl all hot and bothered. Don't tell me you're gonna surrender. That's not it, Ishtar. Master has a suggestion. Yeah, you see... Ishtar may not look it, but she's the greatest of the Sumerian goddesses, as Inanna, the Queen of Heaven. She once ruled the heavens in the god An's place. She would never lose in a battle of strength. There's the example of Mount Ebit, too. The more you push her, the more she'll show her guts, even if she shouldn't. That's who she is. But she does have a weakness. Gems. I gather all of mankind's treasures, but she goes crazy over gems. And this is the most important point. She lacks what's called the golden rule. She loves gems, but has no luck when it comes to obtaining them. Until now, she's had gods and men offer them to her. But now there's nobody making offerings to her. You know what that means, right? You can just buy her off. Sekhie, I will entrust you with 30% of the rare jewels in my treasury. Negotiation is the most important skill a contractor can have. Go buy me a goddess! Yay! Yay, capitalism! Woo! We actually have an offering for you. Huh? An offering? As if a commoner like you could possibly have anything to interest me. I'm not interested in some random knickknacks you picked up off the ground somewhere. Mash, do the thing! Right, here we go. Sparkles. Oh, what, is that a giant cart full of lapis lazuli? A crown? Is that the 7-jeweled crown? This is enough to power my magecraft for a long time. No way, you're giving them to me? What are you, a god? No take-backsies. Also, I don't have to pay tax on these, right? Oh wow, I'm getting all dizzy. Okay, calm down, me. Also, calm down, Ishtar, me. Yes, everything in this cart is a deposit. It's all yours, right, senpai? Yep, this is just the deposit, Ishtar. A deposit? In other words, we would like to hire you to help us. That is the wish of all of the people of Uruk. As proof of this, King Gilgamesh promises to open the treasury of Babylon for you. Sekhie, tell her the total sum. In my heart of hearts, I want to say 10%. But that feels like it might be an insult. Go with my heart of hearts. What did you say? Fu, fu, do fu. This goddess is easy. Quiet, Fu. I know what you want to say, but be quiet. No, wait. It'll take more than that to make up for my years of anger. You're talking about the treasury Gilgamesh is building for the future, right? Once completed, it's been touted to be bottomless, or that it contains all mankind's treasures, and I get a huge fraction of it. That sounds too good to be true. How about 25% then? It's still going up, and I get 25%? That's 1 out of every 4, Ishtar. But I'm the almighty Ishtar. I can't just... from such shameful conditions. Mash, do the thing! Yes, master, I understand. I shall take it back as our own. Oh wait, no, oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. It would make me so sad I would just die. What'll it be, Ishtar? Give it up already. There's only good things in it for you. If the whole world's destroyed, nobody will be left to adore your beauty. Even the concept of beauty itself, developed by humans and applied to you gods, will disappear. That'd be a shame. But if you make a deal with Sekhie, then this conversation will change. You will go down forever in history as a pure, righteous goddess. I see. That doesn't sound bad. Oh. Well, you know, if the whole world is incinerated, Foo! Special translation, she's staring at the jewels. That wouldn't be much fun at all. Okay, if that's the case, I'll accept. You win, Sekhie. I'll accept your conditions and join you. I've gone back and forth on it for so long that the world could have ended 7 times over. I think that's enough. Silence is golden here. Goddess Ishtar, so you'll fight to help the people of Uruk. Just call me Ishtar, Mass. I think this is the start of a long and profitable relationship for me. Oh, for you too. People will think it's weird if you keep calling me Goddess. Okay, I'll call you Ishtar then. Thank you for your help. I know we've had our problems so far, but let's put that behind us. Yes. Okay, Sekhie. First start by kneeling and kissing the soles of my feet. Huh? What does that mean? I'm still a servant. If I'm going to side with humans, I need to properly form a contract, you know? So I need to establish a relationship with Sekhie. As for who's the master and who's the servant, well, I'll leave that to your imagination. No, I refuse to allow that. That method of contracting isn't in the manual. Yeah, I don't want to kiss anyone's feet. Jack does not care.
You bring me the toy and I throw it for you. That's the deal.
He's like, I don't care. And so, even though it is only a temporary contract, I have honored you by becoming a Chaldean servant. I'll do whatever you want as long as it doesn't bore me. Okay? Wow, first Miss Artemis, now Ishtar. That's the second time we get a real goddess servant, huh? Wait, now's not the time to be worrying about that. Let's go over the basics. Ishtar, you're a pseudo-servant, right? As in you use a human body as a vessel. That's right, divine spirits can't normally be used as human familiars. The difference in scale between us is just too great. And since it's so different, you can't come here from the world you moved to. With the age of the gods over, divine spirits simply watch over human history. This era is no different. The reason you're able to manifest as a servant is that you've possessed a human you're compatible with. Is that right? So compatibility is important. Do you mean magical circuit quality and innate talent? That's important, of course, but what's also important is the shape of the soul, so to speak. What kind of person they were. If they're like me, Ishtar, then they're compatible. But what about it? You've got pseudo-servants with you, too. Yes, we've seen several during our travels through the singularities, but never one like you. You seem to have been summoned into this era, but how did that happen? Oh, that, huh? Honestly, I'm not sure myself. What I do know is that the matron at the sacred temple in Uruk tried to summon me. But she was doing it in a really roundabout way. Since Uruk was about to become a singularity, it was able to connect with different eras. Normally, time and space are paired together, but singularities can cross over them both, right? So I guess she found a mage girl who was compatible with me in some era or another and summoned me into her. At which point I became a pseudo-servant, and the temple matron forcibly summoned me to the land of Uruk. Well, because of how it was done, I don't really remember what happened around the time I was summoned. The next thing I knew, the matron had died from draining herself of magical energy. When I went outside, the path that connected heaven and earth, the thread that had barely held on from the Age of Gods, was gone. Gilgamesh built the fortress cities and said that humanity could get by on its own, so gods weren't needed anymore. Do you know how confused I was when I saw that? I felt like shooting everything in sight with my bow. I can sympathize. A little. Only a little, though. You're not in a position to talk, are you? Anna, was it? You need to clean up after your own mess, okay? I know, so please don't talk about it. I see. That explains a lot. So it wasn't Solomon's Grail that summoned you. It was Uruk's sacred temple. But that leaves one problem. As Chaldea's representative, no, as a doctor, I have an ethical problem with this. What's going on with the girl you possessed? Are you in total control of her? Really? You created a demi-servant like Mash, and now you want to talk to me about ethics? You're right. I'm afraid I don't have a good response to that. But my mistake and your problem are different matters, and that's why I'm asking you. That's a good answer. I've changed my opinion of you a little. So I'll answer your question. If you're asking if I killed the owner of this body, then no. If you're asking if her mind can take control, that's a no too. She and I have become one. Right now, it's about a 70-30 ratio, with me as the majority. When a divine spirit and a human become a pseudo-servant, the divine spirit has more spiritrons, and therefore the main personality is me. Well, the original me, Inanna in the higher dimensions, isn't as human-like as my current form. But neither of us is more important than the other. I'm always going to be me, no matter what. I can only possess a person who's capable of seeing things that way anyways. So think of it this way. It's not that this person was taken over by Ishtar. It's that she suddenly became the new Ishtar. So that girl is not asleep. Yes, I am me when I speak to you. It's like two personalities merged into one. Anyway, I'm saying that I'm me. Now that I've got a new contract, it's time to say goodbye to this mountain. I had nowhere to go in Uruk, so I built a temple on Mount Ebbe, but there's really nothing here. The mountain range is cut open like a cake. We're so deep in the mountains that no worshippers would come visit. Not even a cute deer, only a forest full of venomous snakes. I know I was the one who chose this place, but I'm really not sure why I did. You know, Dakota Doyle, it's gonna be heresy for me to say this, but not even coos. Not even. Ishtar. After all you have done, unforgivable. Sorry, who are you? I will defeat you. Now die, demon. Master, a mysterious rock is attacking. I sense something sad, but let's fight it. The one ear sticking up and not flopping is actually hilarious. Yeah, guys, I'm not a foot person, sorry. That's not my thing. Doesn't matter if it's Coos, doesn't matter if it's Aussie, don't matter if it's Juge. It's just not happening.
Have a good one, Jens.
See ya, Jens. Oh, that's right. Berserkers take extra damage from everyone, but they also deal extra damage to everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. That's why...
Not that exchange matters much when you're fighting other berserkers.
No, but that's why Koyan did so much damage when she hit. Yeah. As opposed to, like, normally I would expect the berserkers to do the most damage. I shall, Jens. Not to say that my berserkers aren't doing any damage right now, just I wasn't expecting Koyan's hit to be quite so impressive, you know? I never quite expect Koyan.
You know, so, for some reason, I'm thinking about Sekhie's ability to play tower events. I'm going to say no.
Oh, I need to go back. I need to go back and do the prison tower.
Oh, it's a different type of event.
Oh.
Tower events are where you basically use your entire servant inventory. Like, you only get to use one servant per fight. You can give a cooldown on your servants after you use them in real time.
Oh, that would be horrific. With my servant pool?
Yeah.
That would be horrific.
It's really hard on new accounts. Older accounts, more established accounts that have more leveled servants, it's really fun.
Yeah.
Accounts like yours, where you have like maybe a team and a half of fully leveled servants.
I've got more than that of fully leveled servants now.
It's still not a lot. Very
No.
easy you getting a lot done in one sitting.
I've got max like 3 teams worth of fully leveled servants right now. And that doesn't mean all 5 stars.
Well, that means that Sekhie's probably not playing that event at all.
Probably not, unfortunately. Yeah, I didn't, like I said, for some reason, I kept thinking that the Lotto event would be early in May, not late in April. You know? Like, if it had been like a week and a half later or a week later, I would have had more time to play it. But I've had a very busy schedule the last couple of weeks, so it just... Oh.
Just didn't end up working out.
Yep. And also, it's a bitch of an event. It's harder than it should be, and I don't like it.
Plenty of service leveled anyway. Ort's gonna be fun.
I don't want to do Ort.
I'm telling you right now, if you can get there, depending on how many servants you can actively level, you might need to do the mash strategy.
I don't want to do Ort. You know? I just don't want to.
Yeah, get to it first, which that's
This is going to take forever.
Yeah. That's a hurdle and a half for you to get over in the first place.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have my Aussie and Juge by then. And some other stuff. That'd be nice.
I'll consider it a win if I can give you Anastasia.
I would love having Anna. Anna's on my Destiny Call summon this summer. That's coming up, right?
Yes, every anniversary.
Yeah. Annie is in July?
July for us, yeah.
Yeah.
August for JP.
Yeah. Yay! Ishtar's off her mountain and all's right with the world. We all made it off Mount Ebbe. Something showed up at the end there, but let's forget that. I feel bad for Mount Ebbe. Next time we come, let's be nice to it. Now, it was our first battle together with Ishtar. Let's not think about who or what we fought. More importantly, Mash, it looks like there's an abandoned house nearby. Let's have you all spend the night there. Roger that, Doctor. Is that all right, Senpai? Of course. You guys are veteran travelers, huh? You even take turns standing watch. Have you ever had the experience of sleeping anywhere outside your bedroom, Ishtar? If you haven't, feel free to stay up all night and keep watch while we sleep. Sorry, but I've spent plenty of time outdoors. I used to sneak out behind my father's back all the time. And as long as I have my boat, I'm good. Sarcasm aside, if you want me to keep watch, I will. That would be great. Actually, I didn't expect you to be this cooperative. After all that's happened so far, I thought you didn't like humans. Oh, you're not wrong there. I'm mostly nice to them so that I can surprise them later. Humans exist so that they can be bullied for my entertainment. No matter how much of a softie I am at heart, I'm still Ishtar. I see. Let's be careful so that we don't end up like Mount Ebbe. I actually find that reassuring, though. The goddess Ishtar needs to be cold-hearted. After all, she's our trump card against Gorgon. We need her to perform just like she does in the myths. That's right. With Ishtar on our side, we stand a chance against Gorgon now. Actually, I don't think you will lose to anything at all. She's not called the most powerful goddess in Mesopotamia for nothing. Ahaha, tell me more. Flattery will get you nowhere, but don't let that stop you! But wait, why do you think that? I mean, we've always ended up in a draw. Besides, I don't think I've done anything amazing in front of you yet. Oh, come on. It's the Bull of Heaven, the divine weapon you received from the god An. Even King Gilgamesh recognizes its strength, so when the time comes, you can use it to destroy Gorgon. Since that doesn't count as fighting her yourself, it shouldn't violate the Pact of the Alliance. Well, I'm told it's a devastating weapon that changes the very terrain itself, so we'll keep it as a weapon of last resort. Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys get it. It would be a weapon of last resort. Don't I remember something about her not having access to Google Ana right now?
Yes.
From when we did the Ishtar video?
Yes.
Yeah. Wasn't it stolen?
Yes.
By someone else?
By herself.
Yeah.
From another timeline.
Yeah. So we do not, in fact, have Google Ana, the Bull of Heaven.
No, we do not.
Phil? By the way, I decided I'm going to be keeping a diary starting tonight, so I'll let Sekhie handle the watch after all. Bye, have fun! Ishtar took a blanket off the cart and ran into the house. And she says she's used to sleeping outdoors. Fu? Hey, see, I retain some things in my brain.
Yeah.
You haven't let someone else take over yet. You really care about your servants. I want Mash to get as much rest as possible. Mash is the servant with the shield, right? You've had a contract with her for a long time. Can I sit next to you? I think it's time we had a little chat. What is it? Nothing. I was just looking. I still can't believe you brought me to your side. It's so unexpected a girl just has to stare a bit, you know? Or what? Was it love at first sight? Are humans from the future always that filthy? Yeah, Chaldea lives in the future. Huh, you're not denying it. I see. So what you're saying is, there's a chance. Hold that thought. It's actually kinda cold wearing something like this. Achoo! So anyway, back to what we were saying. Hey, Aresh! Our favorite goddess. Hey, buddy. Do you want to be up here with me? Do you want to be up here with me? Is that why you're bumping me? Come here. Come here. No, you just lay down. Okay. Oh,
He just wants attention. He doesn't want to be up.
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't want to be picked up. He just wants attention. Trust me, I've played this game with him before.
What the heck? What was that? Did you just try and run away from me? No, you did, didn't you? I saw you start to back away. I've seen it many times. I see. Are you scared of me too? So that kind of authority exists too. Really, you're really not scared of me. You don't hate me because I'm a goddess. There's no reason to hate you. Wait, that's not why I'm here. There's no time, so I have to get to the point. You plan on fighting the Three Goddess Alliance. What do you really think about them, though? The goddess of demonic beasts, well, there's no helping her. She'll never make peace with you. The goddess of the jungle, I don't know much about her. Our cultures are very different. What's good in hers may be evil in ours. She's the descendant of a different celestial body, after all. And the third goddess, that's me, obviously. I won't forgive Mesopotamia for what it's become. I refuse to accept that you humans abandoned the gods and tried to make your own world. That's going to bring you nothing but misery. Humans can't escape from the suffering of life or the terror of death. You humans became smarter, too smart, and also that you could come to accept the world for what it really is. But in the age of gods, that pain can be lessened because there are things there that humans can't understand. You can blame all the bad things, all the crazy things in your life on the gods, and that makes life easier. I really thought that way of life was a good thing. I took that blame for tens of thousands of years. That's why I joined this alliance, so that your world could become our world, a world for both gods and humans. I'm not an enemy of humanity, I'm an enemy of humanity's world. I'm only telling this to you, Sekhie. I didn't realize. That's all I wanted to say, for tonight anyway. Anyway, good night. I'm going to bed. Don't you stay up too late. Good night, Ishtar. So what's this summer's event?
This summer's event is basically a sequel to Avalon Le Fay. So it has all of like the Fairy Knight summer forms.
Frostshard, no comment because I don't accept that you've broken out of the punishment. Oh, Hawaii Toria. I am at the moment winning tacos for a given value of winning FGO.
I'm not actually, like, Sekhie's actually making decent progress in FGO for how often she's playing. She was in Okeanos only a little bit more than 6 months ago.
Oh! No battle node. This is bullshit.
Like, a chapter per month and a half, that's not bad.
Yeah. Welcome back, splendid heroes. And you, shameless goddess, who came back with them. Tell me how it feels to have joined my army. Well, and I think the thing is, if I was playing this off stream, I wouldn't really be reading the story. You know? So, like, yeah, I could, like, blaze my way through most of this, look up guides, cheese the hard fights and stuff, but, like, I wouldn't be ingesting the content, per se. I'd just be going through the fights super fast if I was doing it off stream, you know?
Yeah, what's the point of that?
Yeah, like, I don't play games that way, generally. You know? Like, that's never my goal when I'm playing a game. And if a game kind of wants me to do that... Exactly, Frostshard, doing what you're doing. I'm not speedrunning this. Nobody joined your army, you idiot. I, the wise and far-sighted goddess Ishtar, have simply entered into a business partnership with Sekhie. Just you wait. This one's going to be an amazing master. And until then, I'll bring her back to life even if she dies or explodes. There's no need to say who the real winner is here, and when that happens, this is what you'll be screaming. Oh, Ishtar, you truly are the goddess of victory. I am so very, very ashamed. Guess I'll have to kill myself. I'm not going to die, you fool. I even liberated Ayanna, your resting place, and you haven't repented at all. Of course I haven't. I'm actually really mad. Ayanna was mine to begin with. So why'd you steal it? Ugh, I knew I shouldn't have come. Please, both of you stop. The patron deity appears before us. For a priestess such as myself, there is no greater honor. Let us forget about the damage report for the farmers, as well as the other things, and celebrate her return. You heard her, Ishtar. The high priestess says so. I can't be bossy around Siduri. She's the most faithful of the Uruks and the ideal priestess. It looks like Ishtar isn't able to push Siduri around. From the look of things, maybe King Gilgamesh and Ishtar will be able to work together. Well, whatever. We can deal with rehabilitating you later. We have more pressing issues. You mean the goddess of the jungle? That's right. Now that we know Gorgon is an incarnation of Tiamat, we have a powerful weapon at our disposal that we can use against her. The axe of the god Marduk, who ripped open Tiamat's throat, is still kept within Eridu. This axe will be the key to defeating Gorgon. Eridu, the first city in Sumerian mythology where the divine right to rule was given. But now it's covered in jungle. I see, so that's why. I told you, there's an order in which to defeat the goddesses. First Ishtar, then the one in the south, then the one in the north. So how about it, Ishtar? I bet you know who the goddess of the jungle really is. Many of the heroes I've summoned so far have gone into the jungle trying to learn exactly that. None returned. Only a very powerful divine spirit could defeat such servants. Good, so it's not Jaguar Warrior. So we can just ignore her then. Personally, I'm relieved. After all, if she were one of the three goddesses, I have no idea how we'd deal with her. I'm curious about Jaguar Warrior, but talk about her later. So, what is the true name of the goddess of the jungle? Well, I guess I could tell you that. The goddess that holds dominion over the south is the winged snake, a fellow goddess of Venus and the great bird of the sun, the wind of Mesoamerica, Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl, the conquering king of the Mayans, the Toltec sun god? That's demiurge caliber. She might be even more powerful than Gorgon. Wait, wasn't Quetzalcoatl male anyway? Why is she a goddess? Oh, that's right, humans wouldn't know. The place you call Mexico, the region of Mesoamerica, that is, has a very different mythology. Their gods are said to not be from this planet, but to have come from the sky. When an asteroid collided with the Earth, something that came with it survived and infected the plants. Eventually, it became a microscopic organism that changed the local animals into gods and built that area's civilization. The deities of Mesoamerica moved from one human to another. One of those vessels was probably a female. Thank you for that incredible information, goddess. There's still so much about Earth that we don't know. Quetzalcoatl. With human history incinerated, I can't see the future of this Mesoamerica you talk about. Dr. Roman, gather information on this goddess. I know nothing of any deities who were able to come back to life in the AD era. Oh, Master, that felt like an earthquake just now. Forgive me, my king, an urgent message from the South Gate of Uruk. The South Gate has been annihilated. They're requesting reinforcement. An enemy attack? What were the lookouts doing? How could they miss a horde of demonic beasts? They say it's a single enemy. A woman, calling herself Quetzalcoatl, has destroyed the gate with her bare hands and entered Uruk. She's heading straight for the ziggurat. Oi. Finally. My precious darling baby will be showing up soon.
Yes.
The person I want most in this game after Ozzy and Juge right now. I know. What?
I'm pretty sure this is her, too. This is just a single fight against her.
Mm-hmm. Do we throw a Tez at her?
Up to you.
For the laughs?
There is a fun mechanic to this fight that you'll figure out relatively shortly.
Oh, lovely.
I think you'll be fine. Your team is going around doing just fine.
Get the citizens out of here now. She's coming. She's charging in. Spearmen, form up in 3 rows. If 10 soldiers won't hold, attack with 30. You in the rear, press forward. We're going to force her back with everything we have. We'll put an end to your killing spree right here. Ooh. Yeah, no, you're not. Not with that Makwa Weetl she's got. You've got spirit, but this isn't a tag team match. No. I said one at a time. No, naughty kids who can't wait their turn. What to do? I know. I'll juggle you till you cool off. Okay. Uno, dos, tres. Impossible. She's tossing the soldiers about like toys. Oh no, that's too high. She's throwing them too high. They're gonna... No! Oh my, you're terrible at plancha and also terrible at landing. You won't be top-tier luchadors like that, you know. See, in lucha libre, it is important for both the attacker and defender to nimbly break a fall. You got that, niños? Before you learn any techniques to defeat the others, you must learn to protect yourselves. If you can't do that, you're no match for me, no matter how many of you there are. No good, everyone. Retreat, retreat. We are no match for her. Wait for the warriors of Chaldea. Until then, we'll do as she requests. You said you won't complain if we go up one-on-one, yes? Claro. Try to pin me for a 3 count, yes. We have arrived at Uruk's southern market. As King Gilgamesh ordered, we... Over there. Oh, look out. Ooh. How unfortunate. You're so tiny. Muy pequeña. Pequeña. Pequeña? Pequeña. For some reason, she came diving in spread-eagled. I won't let her. Soldier, get out of here. Hurry. Yeah. Wow. Que técnica. What an amazing aerial attack. I'll give you 40 points. Yes. But you stole my opponent. So rude, yes? The match wasn't decided yet, no? Interfering in a luchador match is against the rules. So that means... What? Wind coming from below our feet? It's lifting us up. The penalty will be my 100-meter ring-out toss. Adios, muchachos. Oh, I'm falling. Wait, I'm alive. Anna, nice catch. Hurry and retreat. We'll take care of the rest. Yeah, thanks. We'll leave it to you, cutie. Oh. Is it against the rules for someone to show up and catch a falling luchador? I think it is, but if the audience loves it, I guess it's okay. After all, we don't fight to kill our opponents, we fight to give courage to the people. Anyway, are you my next opponents? Good, you've got some pep. I'll fight each and every one of you till your hearts give out. So that's the Mesoamerican goddess Quetzalcoatl. Pequeña. That's what I thought! That's what I thought. Pequeña, okay. She scares me, Master. I have never experienced anything like this before. She's laughing like she's having a great time. A laugh with no hatred or animosity. Yet she isn't hesitating to kill. It's insane. Indeed, we've never seen anything like her before. Talk later. She's coming. Your enemy is the highest-ranking divine spirit there is. A true goddess. She's not like Gorgon, who used the Holy Grail to become a goddess, nor a pseudo-servant like Ishtar. Everyone, proceed with the utmost caution. Staying alive is more important than defeating her.
Did you get another one, or is that...
No, it's the same one. Because I was drinking water to be healthy until the headache went away.
Fair enough.
Ashia Domon would have been good for this fight with my main team.
Yes, he would have been very good.
Yeah. Well, beggars can't be choosers, and I did pick T.H.E. Whether that will doom me, we'll find out later. See what T.H.E. does. Not a lot. Does T.H.E. count as a good servant? Is that why he's not doing much damage, or is she just not taking much damage?
I don't know. Is he just not? How much damage is he doing?
Hundreds?
Yeah, he probably he's a good servant.
Okay. Alright. Oh, might be Ketz's buff. I'll have to take a look at that. Oh. Nullify damage from good aligned enemies and decrease attack by half for balanced and evil alignment enemies. Lovely. Ashia would have been more helpful here.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Figured that out. Because Ku's the only one doing significant damage here. Well. Ah, fuck off, Roshard. Bragging is not nice.
If it makes you feel any better, my first time going through this fight, I struggled. Because I have like one servant that I could actually hurt.
Oh, okay. So it only goes for so many turns?
This time.
Yeah, I figured. I'll use Ashia the next time I have to fight her. See how that works. Oh, I gotta reset the day. Oh, goodness. Okay, Okay. So am I just directly fighting her again?
No, not this time.
Nope, different.
You'll fight her again later, but that was a preview for later.
Lovely. Okay.
This, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's just a giant wave clear of all sorts of classes.
Lovely. I haven't used a comma in a while.
Like I'm crazy. Like, get up in like 2 seconds. No, don't look at me. Lie down. Don't look at me with those eyes. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, that's the funniest thing I've seen all day. I don't know, Frostshard. Our attacks aren't doing anything. It seems she possesses some kind of special skill. Oh, are you guys servants? Then is that cutie over there the master from elsewhere? Indeed, that's Sekhie from Chaldea, the last master of humanity. I know it's late, but I'd like to confirm. You're Quetzalcoatl from the Three Goddess Alliance? Claro que sí! I'm the big sister who came all the way from Mesoamerica to destroy Uruk a little. Yes. Destroy Uruk a little? Why did you clam up like that? That shouldn't be a difficult question. You, Master of Chaldea, are my type, so I was just a bit surprised, yes? Disciplined, righteous, and earnest. That hits all my buttons, so much so you deserve a penalty. If Sekhie will marry me, I don't mind being on your side. I accept. Knick-knack, Quetzalcoatl just proposed to me.
Congratulations.
I accept. Mary? What did you just say? This goddess is weirder than anything I could imagine. The story is getting complicated now. I know. After all, that would be a bit childish. Goddess-ish, but childish. Now, why destroy Uruk? I'll at least answer that question. It's because we were called over by Mother to kill humans. It is our purpose here, and we can't change it, so that's what we'll do. But how I do so is up to me, no? It'd be boring to just drop the sun and burn everything, no? Yes, I want to have fun. I don't want to fight out of hatred. So I decided that no matter who I'm against, I'll kill them one by one, and that's how I'll eradicate humanity. Dios mío, through lucha wrestling? See, so I won't use my authority as a goddess, because that tires me out, yes. Objection. Great goddess Quetzalcoatl, I'd like to point out that you used your authority in our battle. Yeah, that's cheating. I'm cheating? Being scolded by a younger master is a first and makes me blush. But you need a trial like this. Just going easy won't help anyone grow. That's how you learn, yes? Humans are like that, yes? So, she wants you to find her weakness during the fight. But no matter what we do, that divinity is... Oh, relax. See, I'm going back soon, yes? I only fight 100 people a day. Any more than that, and I start forgetting my opponents. I wouldn't want to make fighting a chore. No, death matches should always be of the highest quality. So everyone, adios. I'll be back tomorrow at dawn to kill another 100 of you. Quetzalcoatl is disappearing into the jungle, riding a pterosaur that flew by. Are you safe now? No, I see another servant approaching. This magical energy. Oof, oof, oof. Sheesh, Cuckoo works jaguars so hard. Transporting warriors she knocked out. Why is she making her best friend do this? That ludicrous hooded guise. Mystery servant, jaguar warrior. Hey guys, it's been a while, but hold on a sec, I'm working right now. What? Jaguar Warrior is stacking the fallen soldiers one after another onto a cargo sled. She's going to take them away. Master, we need to stop her. Yeah, stop it right there, Jaguar Warrior. Whoa, stop and leave the goods? I will not. No, that's not how the world works. Reality is harsh, you know? Cuckoo is ruthless. She never holds back when she punches me. So do you really think such a cold-blooded bird would forget to assign bodyguards for a mission this important? Oh, I guess she did. So, the forest friends that I cherry-picked will protect me. To me, my great jaguar underlings. Ugh, look at these sturdy jaguar underlings. Boys and girls, we're not letting you sleep tonight. Well, I'm going home and drinking a tequila sunset while eating crocodile. I'll leave the rest to you guys. The jaguar-headed warriors are attacking. Master, your orders. Glorious. Yeah, Zerher, drop the fanfic. Okay, AvengerCon was really cool. I always forget how much I like her. I think because I often, like, when I think of Kama, I sometimes think of Karna. Just because their names are so similar. So sometimes I'm like, I don't really think about them as, like, two separate characters. I should start a fanfiction chat, shouldn't I, Zero Herrera?
No.
I should. It's a great idea, Zero Herrera. Ah, damn it. No battles. Ah! Frostshard says yes in all caps.
You start a fanfiction, I expose your old fanfiction.
You couldn't.
Remember, I found it.
Yeah, but that's for them to find. Oh, Discord link I think isn't in the description of the stream yet. I haven't updated them. Because somebody, Ghost Leader 98 just asked for it. Well, this is an altogether new problem. To think Quetzalcoatl would come barging in herself. I'll add a fanfiction chat in the Discord. What a nuisance. If she keeps tearing up the city, that'll affect morale on the demonic front. The craftsmen and soldiers have left the southern market. At this rate, the king's little side project will... Side project? King Gilgamesh, what are you making? No, nothing. Siduri, must you be such a killjoy? What's the point of making a secret weapon if it's not being kept a secret? Ugh, this is all because of that insane goddess. Ishtar, she's one of yours. Make yourself useful. Do something about her. Hey, she's not one of mine. She's from a completely different culture. Really? Really, she's a different class and uses different weapons. Other things like the amount of skin showing in our alignments are generally the same. So that means the two get along, senpai. Shh, stay quiet. She'll just get distracted. Even if it's true, don't mention it, Mash. Well, there's no denying that she's a nuisance. Like the way she picks fights with humans one by one. She's got a weird idea of eradicating humanity, but I guess she'd call it integrity. And if she's coming tomorrow, that means she intends on killing 100 people every day. Yes, exactly 100 soldiers fell victim. The corpses were carried off, so we can't even bury them. Even if we wanted to fight, we're no match for her. Don't you have a plan or so of something, Dr. Roman? You're asking me. You guys have Merlin over there. Use the clairvoyance or whatever and take a peek at what Quetzalcoatl is doing. I'd really like to do that, but I can't overuse my clairvoyance. I'm using my magical energy for other things right now. At any rate, she's definitely pick up on it if I observe her. And as many a myth has shown, goddesses don't respond well to being peeked on. Isn't that right, Ishtar? Yeah, I'd kill him. I'd use my authority, my noble phantasm, everything I have, and blast wherever the peeper is to oblivion. See, do you want to piss her off like that? I don't, and that's why I can't use clairvoyance to check out Quetzalcoatl. I see. I wish you told me earlier that you were restricting your clairvoyance. No wonder something seemed a bit off about you, Merlin. You had already done everything you could. I'm glad you understand. So, Romani Archiman, what is your proposal? All right, I shall give my opinion as Chaldea's operations commander. Currently, there is no way to intercept Quetzalcoatl. That said, we aren't in a condition to leave her alone. Which means we have to get proactive. We strike at Quetzalcoatl's home base. Originally, Quetzalcoatl was a goddess that had absolutely nothing to do with Sumer. So how is she demonstrating such heightened divinity and authority? It must be because a temple dedicated to her worship was built somewhere. The other day, when Sekhie went to investigate Ur, there was a particularly strong magical energy response coming from the south. Even in a jungle full of mana, that response was so strong you knew it was special. That must be Eridu, the city that King Gilgamesh was talking about. If Quetzalcoatl is occupying that city, we can assume that she has created a temple in her name there. To establish a temple, you need a symbol that represents the deity. Quetzalcoatl is said to possess two treasures, the Jade Sword, Macana, and the Sun's Pilgrimage, Piedra del Sol. Either of these would certainly work to establish her place of worship. So, destroy the symbol, remove the temple's power, and diminish Quetzalcoatl's divinity. Exactly, Anna. After that, if we face Quetzalcoatl, there is at least a small chance of victory. And with Ishtar's help, we'd be more than a match for her. Oh, you're relying on me? I didn't want to fight the other goddesses, but if it's Sekhie's request, I have no choice. Of course, if it was a certain useless king asking, I'd have laughed myself silly and refused. He totally sees through her. There's no way Ishtar can win this one. I guess it's settled then. Sekhie, I have a new mission for you. I authorize the second stage of our goddess extermination plan. Go through the jungle and head to Eridu. There, defeat Quetzalcoatl and also recover the divine tools stored in Eridu. Retrieve Marduk's axe, the weapon that killed the goddess Tiamat. 2 days to reach Eridu, 4 days round trip. Hurry, as soon as you return, we'll start preparations for the battle with Gorgon. Frostshard, I'm catching up! Yeah, Actaeon really did learn the hard way. Oof. What a rough life, my guy. You remember Actaeon, right?
No.
Peeping on Artemis, she turned him into a stag and then ran him down with her huntswomen.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oh, okay. 22 sections, you said?
Yeah, you finished section 11 and you're halfway done.
Yeah. All right.
I want to say you have a pure story chapter and that's it for section 11, right?
No, I just finished section 11. I'm on section 12.
Yep, and you're officially halfway done.
Yay. Technically, it did only take 3 streams because 2 I spent doing the other stuff. Okay, this might be where I'm stopping for tonight because I've got a nice clean section cut off. Yeah, his own hounds ran him down. Yeah. But yes. Oh my god, we've gotten so far. Let's exchange my fragments. I also have a lot of summon tickets. It'd be nice if I could have gotten that one more from the event.
I think the event just ended, too.
Did it, officially? No, 23 hours.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to give one more chance? See if you can do it?
No, not even a little bit.
Damn.
Those those Ilya, or not Ilya missions, but those event missions really, really suck.
I'm just saying, if you managed to get through the last one, I'd have a nice even 20 summon tickets.
Sekhie, that was like 30 rounds and I lost. I'm not dealing with it. I fucking hate those missions.
Frashar, do you mean you can win the mission using my account?
I'm sure you could. I'm sure I could. Doesn't mean the time investment's worth it.
Yeah, Frostshard says yep. Could you do it in less than 30 rounds, Frostshard?
Probably. I'm sure there's an efficient way of going about it, but it's still like, Jesus Christ, it's a 10-section fight.
Oh. Oof. Ah, okay. Well, I don't have a Draco. The only one I had left, I think it's the last one, I would assume. Yeah, it's super difficult stage.
I don't know if it's the last one or
Yeah.
not. There might be one more after that.
Yeah.
I think there was one more after that.
That's the one. Frostshard says, oh, that one's so easy.
It's just long. But they're all technically easy. If you know what to do, they're puzzles more than anything. Because you only get one servant of your own. Everything else is servants on loan. So in theory,
it's
at
awful.
all times you have the ability to perfectly easily figure it out yourself. The problem is, they're all made to be ridiculously long fights. So if you manage to make it to the end and you don't have the solution, you're redoing like 15, 20 minutes worth of fight.
Hmm. Yeah, that's fair. Oh. Yeah, I did feel bad because you're sitting there tapping away and you sounded so upset when you lost.
Yeah.
The other day. What, do you want to try to coach me through it, Frost Shard? Fine, Frost Shard. You get one chance. I've got enough time. I'm willing to run through it once. All right, what servant do you want? I actually tried the 90++ Sun Praiser. It did not work out. Nito beat the shit out of me. Ironically, I did beat her, but I beat her with one servant left at like 10% health. And then I went on to round 3 and it was like, ooh.
Yeah, I know that.
Alright, do you want me to change my event CE? I don't know if I have any of the other event Cs, I'm going to be honest, because I haven't... Alright, well, you're going to have to tell me which fucking one that is.
Click all. You didn't get... So have you rolled the lotto at all?
I have, but I don't think I got a CE out of it. Yeah. Oh, the first one. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's a dinner seat.
Okay. Alright. This is gonna be awful.
Good luck.
Oh, alright.
No, the easy buy from the store, the lotto CEs.
Alright, what does that mean, Frost Shard? What do I gotta do? Just drop NP?
Can't.
Yeah, I can't drop the NP right now. I don't think. Click middle enemy. This is gonna be the slowest FGO game. Ah. What? Oh, that's fair. I could just... Hang on. Where's Discord? This is my phone!
Yeah, it's not an easy way for us to access Discord.
Can I use your phone? Join the Discord call?
Let's do this. There's no real easy way to do this either. Hang on, we're gonna...
I'm assuming, Frost Shard, that I can pop whatever abilities I think will be helpful. Right?
So I'm gonna give you a pair of headphones here.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably the easiest
There's no good way to do this. I could maybe get some audio going.
It's not that important.
You really want to do this. Let me go to my work bag. My dongle's in my work bag.
Well...
Oh wait, no, I don't have a dongle for this. We're fucked.
Does your phone connect to Bluetooth?
This isn't Bluetooth synced.
I have earbuds in my purse that are Bluetooth. You might just want to pass me my purse. They're at the bottom.
Christ, we're doing too much.
Come on! Give my purse. Alright.
Wait, at this point, you can just join Discord on your phone and just have it running in the background.
Yeah, but then okay, hold on. Do you got like a pause screen or something?
Go to the just chatting screen.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid. I wanted to... Alright, let me...
This should also feed the audio into chat as well. That said, I do recommend putting headphones on for this.
That's fair.
What I'm gonna do.
That's unnecessary.
Go and put these on if you're connected to...
Should... Oh my god. Jesus, okay. Alright, Prussia, do you not have the ability... Oh, yeah, that's probably a setting in the Discord. You might just have to push to talk. No, it's fine. I think... So I want to say it's something I can turn off, but...
I'm gonna look at it here.
Yeah, okay, so I can turn it off.
Did you already turn it off?
Well, I turned it off for me. That's the problem. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I see shit. You know what I hate? Okay. Alright. Alright, here we go. Jesus fucking Christ. There we go. I think I can... All right. Should be fixed. But I could be wrong. Yeah. I just adjusted positions, so... Or permissions.
Did you want to switch back over to the gameplay?
Oh, yeah, I should probably do that.
Yeah.
Let me just...
Also, my recommendation is, since you have the audio feeding through the headphones, turn on the capture card audio.
Okay.
Which is not capturing right. Whatever.
Don't you love it?
Yes. Love it.
Stunning, isn't it? so attack the one in the middle. Alright. Jesus. It's a shit. It's a shit fucking fight.
So Sekhie, I'm gonna say right now your audio is not coming through the phone at all. That might be, is there a way to fix your mic settings?
How's the scuff?
There we go. I can hear
you.
I don't know.
Oh, am I actually here now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Whether or not anyone can hear me, that's another question, apparently. I think the headphones just aren't.
Wait, let's try this.
Yeah.
Chat, can you hear
No,
me?
it's coming out of there.
Oh, I know what the problem is.
Yeah.
Should be.
Oh god, this scuff has started.
Oh, it's not feeding audio into the
That's what
computer.
I mean.
I don't know. Yeah, it's coming out of your phone.
Oh, it's coming out of... respectful. Well, technically that means that everything should be capturing via mic.
This has happened a lot sooner than trade would.
That is true. Alright, I'm gonna try to kill this cavalryman.
Frost, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear everyone.
Yeah. Everything's feeding through there, it's just not coming out of your speakers. It's coming out of my phone.
I give up figuring out the hard stuff. Chat can see the. Oh no, they can't see the game. We switched it back to just chatting.
Yep. Okay, alright. I'm on round 2.
Okay, your first and most important step is switch it off. Okay. Look at all of them. I think it's either the first or the second one. Other first and second one. Yeah, kill the one named Assault Soldier.
Okay, alright. I'm assuming...
You do need to kill it with Sekhie. It's annoying.
Right, well... Yeah, it's super helpful when I get one Sekhie card.
Don't worry, they're very, very weak. The children are weak enough that you could... It's very easy.
Respectfully, this is ridiculous. This is bullying. That overkill was deserved.
I think it's the wizard here that we kill.
NP gain?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could just do 2 cards and then drop Gaybulk.
Please, Gaybulk. Okay.
That one.
The middle one?
Hunting snake.
Oh, cunning snake. Okay. Alright.
So yeah, the entire plan of this is we're just making Skahawk lore accurate.
You know, that's valid. Just 'cause.
Also, now I can officially say that you have no way of denying that I escaped trade winds.
Damn it. It's a trick. I was tricked.
My evil schemes. Also, yes, I guess I should introduce myself, chat. Hi, I'm the one known as Frostshard, chat. I'm Sekhie's nemesis. Don't ask me why. You don't want to go down that debacle.
There's an 8-hour repo stream behind that. I'm assuming this is
Okay,
this.
it's Lone Wolf.
It's the rider. Okay.
You could legitimately just Ilya MP. Wait, no, you can't. You haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Whatever, just Scotty to the face. Or Skahawk.
Will Ilya's NP take it out?
No, she's at class disadvantage.
Cool.
So, but it is just, yeah, just and then probably just Skahawk.
Oh. The problem is I'm getting like no Skahawk cards. Oh, I better get ridiculous. Okay, finally. Oh, Sunpraiser. Yeah, that's what I would have done, Sunpraiser. Like, genuinely. I would have assumed they were for all servants. Okay, alright.
Yeah, it's Curse Knight here.
Okay.
shank Achilles.
Honestly, with fucking pleasure.
See, my evil voice in here isn't always awful.
Look, well, I'm just saying, most Greek heroes need to be a little bit dead. Ugh. What does that mean, Sun Praiser?
Clearly, it means he's getting cooked by a lemur playing rugby.
But, okay. I feel like that doesn't answer my question, but you know.
You're thinking too much about it.
Maybe. Maybe I am. Perhaps. Because I'm just picturing a lemur in like a rugby player's outfit, you know? That's a very weird image. Okay. Ugh. Wish I... Ah. Okay. Alright. Howling Demon?
Yep, we're doing Howling Demonic Beast.
Lovely.
By the way, if you really don't care about seeing noble phantasms you haven't seen before, just use Muse. It'll heal the party consistently.
Oh, okay. I was unaware of that. Good to note. I could use that right now. Yeah, Achilles went bye-bye quite fast. Oh, fuck off. Very rude. She's hitting harder and harder. We love that for her. Yay. All this for one summon ticket that I'm not even going to be using soon. This is ridiculous. Alright. Am I going for the green one? Or am I going for one of the other ones? Skahawk's got a... Yeah, Skahawk's got a quick... Yeah. So it's gotta be the green one. Gonna assume it's the green one. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Oh, I hate break bars. They are, in fact, the literal worst. What the fuck? Oh, beautiful. You're just allergic to everything.
Nope. The stuff will be removed
When?
as soon as the turn starts. So literally, just do the full, just do the stun, the middle master skill.
Okay. And then just drop Skahawk on it as much as possible?
And then just go Skahawk moment.
Oh, beautiful. What? Ooh. Okay. Alright.
Zero, I forgot. I'll be real. I'll be so real, I just forgot.
Alright. Fuck right off.
So wait on using the last two of Scotty's buffs.
Well, too late on the next to last one.
Just wait on that last one. That last one will do a lot more big damage when we have Giggle.
Okay.
Just spam Mew's MP.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Ugh. Oh, it hurts to be so close to dropping an NP, and yet so far. You know? Nickneck gets it. Like 94%. I got a feeling this is bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Oh, good. Targeted Fuma. Okay. Now pop that. And then... This is one break bar or two?
One.
Just
No,
one?
the one that obviously lost HP.
Yeah, well. Okay. Oh yeah. He's about to drop another MP. Oh, he did stun him, so not yet.
Next round.
Yeah. Which is not necessarily better, but at least he's down enough at this point that, like, I no longer feel the lingering feeling of death approaching. Now, who's he gonna target? Do you think?
Hopefully not stop.
I got a feeling I'm just unlucky enough. Oh, no, Mew. That's better. Well, yeah, this was unfortunate. Hmm. Hmm. I hate fights like this. This is awful.
Looks like you're about to win.
No, I am. I just, you know, one of those things where you're like, ugh, you know? Yes!
Thanks for your help, Frost Shard.
Yeah!
Was that the last one?
I don't know. I'm waiting for it to load. If it was, that would be funny. Honestly,
It was, you
though.
just unlocked the ending of the story.
Oh, the conclusion, yeah.
Yep,
just
you said the
unlocked.
finale.
Alright,
How
well.
much time is left in the event?
It's literally till tomorrow night at 9. Yeah.
You don't have to read the story, but I think it'd be pretty funny if you could play the fight.
Right now. Oh boy. Okay. I am skipping the story, though.
Yeah. You can make your own team for this one, too.
That concerns me even more. I don't like that.
Just make your best team at dealing damage to one enemy.
I'm not good at that. I feel like, because I can use anyone, right?
Yeah.
I feel like my best team is to just put Domon on my team.
Domon probably put the damage seat on Call Turn and Kranskaya.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find a Domon. There's There's usually a Domon. I might have... There might not be one popping up because I have the event filter bonus on. I might need to take that off.
Just refresh it and see. Try again. Try also switching to the the squares in the back there. Yeah.
Well, that's where I checked first. I feel like that did not... Well, it did. A little. That did not change much. It's the same people.
You could try removing the damage filter. Or not the damage filter, the event filter.
How do I... How do I turn off
Click
the...
default.
Thank you. There's a Domon. Yeah. Okay. Alright. The way you lit up about this fight makes me concerned about what's about to happen. I am concerned. Is that Berserker?
That's Berserker.
Why is that Berserker? Why? Why is there Berserker?
I forgot that you're supposed to just kill the
The
Roman is still a good pick for this. I forgot you're supposed to. There's the enemies thing.
What?
So if you kill the enemies, it debuffs Berserker.
Oh. I forget what Ashi's skills do. Okay, increase crit strength. Alright. It helps a little. Oh.
Yeah, you ask why is Berserker when you should ask how is Berserker.
No, I think why is Berserker is still a valid question here, you know? I feel like that's still a very valid question. Yay. Jesus. Did you just activate like 100 guts?
Yeah, now you gotta knock out a bunch of guts.
Oh, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. What the fuck? Oh, but he only returns at 1 health each time, so it doesn't really
Yeah,
matter
so it might
what
take
I
a
hit him
second,
with.
but
Okay.
you and your backline should be able to do it.
Yeah. Alright. Which is good, because I just lost,
Yep.
Yep.
But you've done the bulk of the work.
Yeah. How many guts? Oh, I can see the guts now.
Well, you cursed him, so he's gonna take damage that kills the guts too.
Oh, good. Oh, good. He deserves it. Okay. Nope, only... There we go. Aw, Satanta taking him out was kind of poetic.
What's the Carnival Phantasm, Noble Phantasm, which is just Heracles throwing coup? What's the name of that? Just Shining Blue Lance?
Something like that.
I feel like I remember that.
You should. You watch Carnival Phantasm.
Yeah. But also, I felt bad for everything that happened to Ku and Phantasm. Mash never gets to kill on my team. I thought I'd give her the chance. Oh my god. Fucking Berserker. Just ridiculous.
You also got a Grail out of that, I'm pretty sure. Just skip the no battle mode.
Yeah. Ooh, special chest. Okay, then yes.
With the Holy Grail collected,
Alright.
just being sent back to the void of trade once again.
Yeah, 100%, because I am done for tonight.
The council has once again decided to send me back to trade winds.
Yup.
Hey, thanks for your help, Frost Shard. Hope you have a good one.
It's good. It's good. I'm going back to trade winds.
Okay. And alright, guys. I will see you back sometime. I don't know when, but we'll figure it out. You streaming?
I don't know yet. I'm actually in between plans right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to take next week off for my birthday or if I'm going to stream like on a day next week.
Okay, well. Then we will see you guys next time, whenever that is. Bye!